like trying to tweet this out right now. I was like, oh, I forgot to tweet out that we're live. Like a dummy.
Okay, I'll retweet this though.
Thank you. I'm good at guys. I'm just tweeting this out. I love all of you. Hello, welcome to Unqualified Experts. Thank you so much for coming. We have the incomparable LeeAnn Star. LeeAnn, thank you so much for coming on tonight.
No, thanks for having me.
I'm excited.
Okay, I retweeted whatever that was because I was like checking it to see if I could argue with anyone, but
I love that. For tonight, let me just sorry guys. Sorry. I am like not comparing. I'll tell you why I'm super behind on tonight.
I am too, so I'm like I forgot to even ask you for the link to tweet because I'm just like brain dead right now.
And my sister called like kind of right before the show. And I don't get to talk to her that much because she's in jail and she'll get depressed sometimes. And I didn't talk to her for 3 months once. And she was like, yeah, I just got really depressed and I didn't really feel like reaching out to anybody. And I'm like, you know what? I understand that. Like how can I argue with that? So when she calls, I really try to answer it.
She's still in jail?
She's still in jail. She's going to be in jail for a while. She's going to be there for another year. And then after that, she gets out, but still like under special.
Yeah.
Like she's not like out. She kind of explained it to me where she can go out to work, but she still has to go back.
So she has to like stay in the state she's in. I don't know if people know where she lives, so I don't want to say it, but she has to like
Hawaii.
stay there.
Yeah. No, everybody knows. So she has to stay in Hawaii. And she's definitely not allowed to leave for at least I think 2 years. So she's got 2 more years of being essentially locked up. And so when she calls, I'm like,
to stay in Hawaii or does she want to move?
She said she wants to move. She said she wants to move to the mainland somewhere to like try to find a better life for herself, which I understand.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say with drugs. Like I get why probation exists, but like somewhere like that's so small and you're surrounded by everything that you know. It'd be better if she could like get away from that. But I mean, I get the probation thing. It's like a hard thing to manage, but she'd probably be better off if she left there.
Oh, I agree 100%. You're absolutely right. I've seen it happen so many times. People get out and they go around all their same friends and they end up using again like immediately because it's the same people.
Yeah, I feel like it's so small there too, and you're trapped on an island, so you don't really have a choice. So
exactly. There's nothing.
Or at least you can go to a different state, which is what I did. Like I just like moved around and just didn't want to be in the same environment. But Hawaii, you're pretty screwed. You're just there.
Yeah, you can't like drive somewhere at all. Like you did, I'm sure you could get in the car and be like, okay, I'm gonna go and reload. It's not as easy because you have to find a place to live, you have to find work and all of that. But at least you don't have to buy it. Like you're right. On the island, you're stuck.
She'd be better off here anyway. They can't afford shit there. It's so much money.
So bad. It's a huge part of the reason why I left. I was like, I am not making a living here. This is bad.
Dude, I seen on Zillow. I was looking at houses there, like when my mom went there with my brother not too long ago, and like there was a literal shack. Like, yes, it was on the beach, but it was like $4 million. It was literally a wooden shack. And I was like, what the fuck?
It's absolutely crazy. It is absolutely crazy. And then also everything else costs more because it has to be shipped in. So you're looking at higher costs of food, higher costs of clothes, literally everything. Yeah.
I was watching a show about people on drugs in Hawaii. I don't know why anyone would start doing heroin on Hawaii because it doesn't come in all the time. So they're sick and it's like triple the price. And then you're just sick all the time because it doesn't come in and it's hard to get it. I'm like, why would you even do that there?
Yeah.
Like, at least with meth, you can make it yourself and stuff. But like that, no, I would not do that.
Yeah, no, that's true. Meth is, and that was the drug my sister got on. She's nothing if she's not a smart drug addict.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, why would you do heroin there? Like that is terrible. It's
absolutely
terrible.
Crazy.
It's terrible regardless, but that's really stupid. Like you're just sick all the time. I was like watching this, like, oh my God, like you people are insane. And they have to pay double, triple. It's probably quadruple now than here. I'm like, man, you gotta move over here if you want to be a heroin addict. I would not do that there.
Try to be a heroin addict where it's fucking never comes in and is so expensive.
Oh
You're like,
God, the whole time they're like sick and complaining and they're trying to find it. I'm like, oh my God, no.
No. We're Cody's 2 favorite white women. Hi, Cody. Oh. Or like half white. Hello, like everyone.
Half Indian.
Yeah, kind of. I'm so happy to see all of you here. Thank you guys so much for joining. Backhand, thank you so much for kicking us off with the love and the hugs. He says, hi, ladies, love and hugs. Thank you for the super chat, Backhand. You are the bestest, my friend.
Do you stream on Rumble too, or just here?
Just here for now, but I need to start also moving over to Rumble. I don't have a bikini goal up. LeeAnn, if we hit bikini, feel free to do it with me. If not, no, we're like, it totally does not matter at all. I just get
Okay. Wait, what is it? You just take your shirt off?
you just get into a bikini.
I have a bra on.
You can do that too.
The last time I was on the camel thoughts, I didn't have anything on, so I couldn't do anything.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
I was like, I don't have a bra on or anything, but today I do. I do have a bra on, but
well, then perfect. So yeah, but guys, backhand, if you would be so kind as to keep track of the goal for me, if you can, if you have time, that would be awesome. But if not, yeah, we totally don't have the bar up because I can't figure out how to do it in StreamYard. But anyway. So this is Unqualified Experts. This is the show. I feel like you're going to be really good at this. I feel like you're going to have really good advice because you're so smart and you've lived so much life.
I lived a lot of life. I don't know about smart, but
I think you're smart.
Thanks.
I like your videos.
Smart.
Thank you.
And hot. And you lived. I think we've all lived. You can tell the people that haven't, then they're very I don't know what they are. They don't get it. They don't think people like me exist, that I've done so many things and know so many different people, but I've done that on purpose. Like that was the whole point. Like I know people of all walks of life. Like I just do because that's what I wanted to do. Like I was homeless on purpose because I wanted to help someone. So I was like homeless with them, and that was fucking crazy. I don't know. I don't think people are they just live on the internet now, and that they're not used to people actually doing things, which is bizarre, but okay.
It's true. And people really sort of live in their own little bubble and they're like, well, this is how I view the world. So this is how it is. And you're like, no, there are people that live so many different lives than the one that you live. And of course, experiences really shape a lot of your views. And people just don't seem to understand that. It's so weird.
You think their bubble would be bigger because of the internet and all the different kind of people, but that's the opposite, which is like, I don't know, social media is like a gift and a curse, I think. I think it's altered people's brains in a way that they're just fucking stupid and they do the weirdest shit for attention and like lie. Like I'm not lying about shit because I'm not going to keep track of that shit. Like I'm not going to remember and then like
remember all the lies. Exactly.
Stupid. Like people find out everything. If they want to, they will find out. So what is the point? Like I don't need the lie, unfortunately and fortunately, I guess, because I mean I've been through a lot of fucked up shit and good shit, and I don't know, it's just life, I guess. But people just aren't used to that, and they just think everyone's lying on the internet, which is so dumb to me. Like why would I lie about shit like that? Like that's so weird to me, but whatever. I don't even care anymore. I'm like, yeah,
some people do lie about it. Like who's that girl that she lied about being trafficked? Eliza Blue. She was, that whole thing was
she
so
still
bizarre
follows
to me.
me.
Does she really?
She blocked everyone else, and I made that video, that skit, and I don't know. I don't know.
Weird. That's
I don't ever
so
see
weird.
her. Maybe she did block me now because I don't ever see her, but I just didn't think she was on Twitter that much. So, but maybe she is. Maybe she finally did block me because I said that on Chrissy's thing. So she might have seen that and was like, oh, bitch, I didn't block you. Well, let me block you now. So,
wow. Yeah, that would be really funny. And she's like, oh, crap, I forgot one. And then you look on Twitter tomorrow and you're blocked.
Yeah, I actually should look now. I don't ever see any of her stuff. So I just forgot about her, honestly. But maybe she did block me, or maybe she just doesn't tweet because she kind of like, no one was actually paying attention to her.
She fell off.
So let me see. Is she even going to come up? No, she still follows me.
Oh,
yeah, I don't know.
That's so funny. Oh, she blocked Deadpool.
Yeah, she didn't block me, but I don't ever see any of her stuff. So maybe she just doesn't use it anymore.
It's possible that she got enough hate and people tweeting at her, and I can imagine, because when she was starting to sort of blow up in the space, it seemed like, and then people realized really quickly, I think, that they were like, wait a second, this is not all making sense. Putting sort of two and two together, her story did not line up at all.
No, I mean,
like you said, you can't remember, once you start lying, you can't remember them.
And something like that, dude, that is not like, I don't know. That's why I'm like, has she ever actually dealt with traffic victims? Like, up close and personal, because if you have and you still lied about that, that's fucked up, man. Like, you could say that you helped them. Why do you have to say that you were trafficked yourself? Like, that's weird to me. I wouldn't say that. Like, that's not, I never even talked about it for years because I've been doing it since 2011. But I realized a lot of parents, especially, did not understand the tactics that these people use to get their child. So then I started talking about that. But I don't want no credit for any of that. Like, I wasn't trafficked or anything. And most victims, like, they don't want to talk like out on social media. Like, they just
Mm-mm.
don't. I've asked a few of them if they ever wanted to share, they can, like, I'll provide whatever. They just don't want to do it. Like, they don't want to talk about it like that.
Yeah.
So she could have just said that she helped them and didn't have to go into all that. I don't know why. If she would have just apologized from the gate, no one would have cared. They would have been like, okay, that's weird, but you're still doing good things. So, okay. But she didn't. She chose to double down and just kept it going. Like, people are going to find out. You left all those videos up. Like, come on, man.
And the
Like,
fact
you
that she signed a release to be in this video, and it's like, oh, look, you can regret your past thoughtery if you want. But just
yeah,
say that.
just
Just
say
say like,
that.
hey, this is in my past, and I'm not super proud of it, and I'm trying to be better and do. And you'll still have people that are gonna hate on you,
Yeah, it
but
doesn't ma people hate me and I don't even do anything. Like, what the fuck?
people hate everyone.
Yeah, everything. You could do
Like,
they don't care, dude.
it's
Like,
yeah, it doesn't matter. That's why I always say, and I always think about it, like, you are going to get hate no matter who you are and no matter what you do. So you
yeah,
may as well stay true to yourself
that's why I
and
don't
do
give a
what makes
fuck.
you happy. Yeah, like you can't care. You
No, I
can't
don't
care.
care at all.
Ugh.
Just like all those dudes are so mad because I said that red pill is doing to men what feminism has done to women.
It
And I'm not
is.
talking about Jordan Peterson or Thomas Sowell. They are not, I'm talking about Fresh and Fit, Andrew Tate. Like, dude, they're making bitter men that are mad at everything for no reason. Like, it's just stupid. They're not helping them. They're just making them, they're just gonna be crazy cat ladies like the fucking feminists they talk about. Like,
It's you're so right. I
it's
didn't even
stupid.
think about it in that same lane, but you're absolutely right. It's true because
They
they're creating
are.
these guys instead of telling them to better themselves in whatever way they should be bettering themselves. They're basically just telling them, hey, all women are liars, all
Mhm.
women are going to cheat on you. They're creating people who are just pissed, and so there's this divide that keeps happening. It's
I don't
happening
wanna
racially,
divide.
and it's happening with gender too. No, it's insane. It's insane because it's not going to help
All
anything.
they do is try to dunk on OnlyFans girls, like, whatever, you don't have to agree with that, but Andrew Tate made his money from cam girls and OnlyFans girls. So, the irony to me is just like, y'all are fucking stupid. Like, that's you can't be like Andrew Tate without Andrew Tate money. Like, I just said that today, like, it doesn't work. Like, so it's you guys are just bitter and angry at women for what? Because they have OnlyFans. "Oh, they ruined my life, women that have OnlyFans."
I
Like,
would
yeah,
really love to know
just
how
blame
women with OnlyFans ruin their life too. That's my favorite thing. It's like,
yeah.
what does that have to do with your life? Don't subscribe
Yeah,
then.
don't. "Oh,
Like,
it's ruining society." I think we got more fucking problems than that, but whatever. Like, they just that's all they do is just invite women on these shows that aren't very smart, and they are emotional, and I'm not emotional, like, I barely have feelings. So, to me, they're just picking those girls to dunk on them, make them feel bad. Like, that's how most of them got there in the first place, people treating them less than, talking to them like shit. So, they do things like that. Do you think that's helping society? No. That's why I tell girls the truth, especially young girls on TikTok. They message me. I tell them the truth about doing shit like that and dancing because they just leave out the bad stuff because there
mhm,
is bad.
of
But I don't
course.
regret it and I don't need to do OnlyFans. Like, I don't have to do it. I want to do it. And that they don't like that. Like,
Right.
I'm like, okay, whatever. They
Well,
just
and
think women are, I don't know what they're all not going to get married anyway. So they don't even got to worry about it.
my
Like,
favorite is when they tell OnlyFans women, and I have a lot of OnlyFans friends because
mhm.
you start to meet more women like that. They're like, you're gonna be alone and you're gonna be
I'm
a
like,
crazy
no.
cat lady, and I'm like, they're every one of my OnlyFans friends are married
Yeah.
or like in a long-term relationship.
Yeah.
So
Even the girls I dance with at the strip club, like, the one has a fucking she's a doctor and has her own practice. Like, what
yeah,
do you mean, dude? Like,
no,
that's the fake stereotypical shit that you get. That's not true, though, whatsoever. Like,
no.
I probably had sex with less people than any of them, unless they're a virgin, like, literally on one hand, because I just
Same.
don't do that. I'm always in long-term relationships, and I don't care about nudity. Like, I would never do porn. Like, I wouldn't sleep with people like that, like strangers. Like,
Mhm.
I just wouldn't do that. I'm very picky, but I don't care about being nude. Like, it's not
It's
like,
not
it's just
an issue
nude.
for me. Same. I'm like, it's my
Mm-mm.
body. Oh no, you've seen
Yeah,
my
I don't
boobs. Uh-oh.
understand.
Yeah, same. I don't get it.
The
Uh
Puritan, like, "Oh my god, that's whore, cover up." No. For what?
it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make
They
any
need
sense.
something to hate, and, like, these dudes are giving it to them because
Yeah.
now they're just confirming their bias, and now they're just all angry and bitter, and I'm like, "Y'all are gonna be out there with the feminists, like, 'Hands off my body,'" like, they are. They're like, "My foreskin, don't take my foreskin," and I'm like, "Y'all are literally merging together. Like, y'all are
Mhm.
gonna be best friends soon because you act the same. You're not helping them at all. Who what has
No.
been helpful? They
And
hate women.
they hate women. That's all it is.
Wow.
And the
Oh.
argument that sex work is destroy I saw someone say it in the chat too, actually, it makes me laugh, that sex work is not good for the country and destroy how so? I need to know how so. What is it
It is
about
the oldest
sex?
profession ever. Like,
It
it's not gonna ever go away. That's what I mean. These people have delusions like, "Oh, we'll ban it. We'll ban this," but it's never gonna work. It's
because
not.
you're
It's
never
just
gonna
not.
get rid of human sexuality, and if
No.
someone wants to sell sex or sell their body, like whatever way they do it with between consenting adults, I don't see anything wrong with that. I don't think it's immoral at all.
It's never gonna go away,
And
ever.
it's 100% also not easy,
It's
Donald. It's
never gonna go
not
away.
easy and it's never going to go away. And it's going to look different for everyone. Not everyone's going to go to prostitutes or
No.
like look at OnlyFans or well actually most people watch porn. It's some people don't, but it's pretty rare. Um like some men don't. It's never going to go away. So you may as well make it accessible and make it safe for
Yeah,
everybody involved. And if you
'cause it's
regulate it,
not.
there are less STDs. There's less chances of trafficking. A lot of these different things. It does make it safer. And I don't know what's so bad about sex. What
I
is it
don't
about sex
either.
that's
I
bad? It's
wouldn't
okay
do
if you
that,
have sex
but
for free, but as soon
yeah.
as you put money into the equation, that suddenly
Mhm.
makes it bad.
It does
How?
like, I don't understand people like, I wouldn't do it personally, but I
No,
also
me
don't
neither.
think that it's just never gonna go away, and I like to live in reality. That's why I tell
Yes.
girls the truth, and I tell them not to do porn. It's a bad because the girls I know that do porn, especially the hardcore shit, they don't like themselves anymore. That's the
Yeah.
best way I could say it. Like, they wish they never did. It's just not a good thing. Like, but taking pictures and shit, like, no one's touching you. Like, I don't understand
Yeah.
how it's never gonna go away. Like, I need to live in reality and find actual solutions. So that's why I tell them the truth about it and all the dark shit. And then they can make that decision because it's never going to get banned. Like, it's just never gonna happen.
And I
And these
wouldn't want it to get
people
banned.
no, but it's still never going to. Like, it's just never gonna happen. Like, they don't live in reality. Like, I had a girl that I helped that died recently because she went to a rave.
Oh
I helped her,
no.
she was trafficked, and she took E for the first time, and it was laced, and she died. And people in the comments
Oh.
were like, "Oh, why was she at a rave? She's 17." First of all, her mom sold her into trafficking. She was emancipated. You are not going to stop underage kids from drinking and doing drugs. Are you fucking kidding me, dude?
Yeah,
Like,
that's when your
you're
kids are
not.
experimenting. They think they're invincible. Same thing of like, telling kids that the purity culture is the way to go. Like they're magically not going to be horny and have hormones and want to have sex. The
Yeah,
best thing you can do is teach them
just be
safety
honest.
and to be honest with them about it. I agree 100%. It's so bizarre to me too that people view sex as immoral. Sex is like a beautiful natural thing. And I think that everybody needs to be true to themselves with that. I don't mean that means that everyone should be fucking everyone and
Yeah,
having sex, but it
no.
because some people can enjoy doing that and they're okay with that, and some people aren't. And don't force yourself to do something because you think it's cool,
Mhm.
i.e., having sex with a bunch of people if you're not comfortable with it. Like I always say that.
Yeah, don't do that.
No,
I
no.
wouldn't do that. I don't think it's good to do that, but, I mean, I don't know when it's I guess, like, Victorian era, like, I don't know what the fuck happened, but it is turning them into incels. Dude, they're
It is.
angry, and I used to talk to incels, like, on Reddit, just to, like just civil conversations, but you can't do that now because, like, I would ask them, like, "Why like, do you want a girl?" Or, like, I'm trying to actually figure it out, like, "Why are you
Right. Like why
angry
are they
or are you just
angry?
pissed?" The one dude I talked to, he was just so awkward. He just could not talk to girls. But they're taking guys like that and making them angry. And
Mhm.
that's so dumb. Like,
It's also
why?
dangerous because if you get the right combination of anger and someone that might do something about it, you get like the guy that went up to college and shot up a
Mhm.
bunch of girls because he wasn't getting laid.
Some
It
dude
can
fucking shot all these girls at a gym by me at a LA
ugh,
Fitness.
yeah. Oh god, that's scary. I work out at one of those.
And he was like Elliot Rogers, dude. He had all this shit. It's online. I can't remember his fucking name. It was in Pittsburgh or like Bridgeville.
Oof.
And yeah, like he's like, I don't know why women don't like me. I mean, first of all, you're acting weird. If you go to the gym and start staring at women and being awkward, then I mean, I don't know what you want. Like, it's gonna freak them out, and you're just being weird. And then these guys also think like they have money, so women should automatically just lay down for them. Like, that's not how it works, man. Like,
And it's also you're not going to get a quality woman like that. So these guys, Ravenclaw, thank you so much for the super chat. We also got one from Canine Bandit. Canine Bandit, thank you so much for the gold boy. He said, I always say as long as anyone doing OnlyFans is doing it for them and the right reasons, 1,000% agree.
yeah,
Get that money. If I wasn't an ugly dude, I'd do it. LMAO. Okay, so Canine Bandit, I've seen a picture of you because I follow your dog account. Your dog's adorable. You, my friend, are not an ugly guy at all. I just
hold
want to
on.
put that
You
out there.
do know that Nikocado Avocado makes loot on OnlyFans, right? Do you know who that is?
The
Dude,
guy,
he
the
makes so much
eating guy?
money. Yeah.
Does he do
Yeah, dude.
nudity on OnlyFans? What does he do?
Dude, he shows his butthole and stuff. Like, it was all over Twitter. I did not want to see it. And he makes definitely more money than me, but like,
I
he
didn't know
makes a
that.
lot of money, dude. Like,
Wow.
there was like pictures of his butthole like going around. I was blind for a minute, but still, I don't know. It's probably because people are like curious, but dude, I was like, what the fuck? I'm pretty sure he makes like 6 figures a month on there. Maybe not now because I haven't heard much about him, but yeah, dude.
Wow.
Yeah.
Canine
So,
Bandit, thank you so much. And I agree with Canine Bandit though, if you're doing it for the right
yeah.
reasons and for yourself, absolutely. And oh, we have the lovely Mint. Mint, thank you so much for the orange boy. Mint, you are wonderful. Mint is another lovely girl. She does OnlyFans, Fansly. She's smart. She's beautiful. She's autistic. She's the whole fucking package.
Mhm.
She says, I have loved doing porn and taking pics or vid solo, but I am with one monogamous partner, so that is probably psychologically easier. I don't know. What do you think of that part to it? Mint. Mint, that is, I think what LeeAnn was talking about. And I agree too, because I'm the same. I'm
Mhm.
monogamous with one partner I've been with for 10 years. And I don't sleep with other people. So for me, it's fine because I do what I feel comfortable doing. And yeah, I really, really enjoy it. I like sort of sharing that part of me as much as I feel like sharing. And that's what I like about it, because I have
Same.
control over everything that I put out. And if I don't feel comfortable doing it, I won't.
Yep.
Because I control it.
And I
Um,
don't do anything I don't wanna do, and it's
mhm,
just me. It's always just been me. I've never done
same.
anything else, and then when people call me a porn star, I'm like, "A porn star takes meat." Like, I don't do that, so I
Yeah,
don't feel like it's the same. Like, it's just me taking pictures, and I literally do, like, conspiracy theories topless, and
I
I
love that.
bake cookies topless. Like, it's not like this crazy thing. I just wouldn't do porn, and I advise girls not to and to really think about it, like, because just banging all kinds of weird people you don't know, and a lot of them like fake tests and stuff
I've
lately,
heard
especially.
that. I heard people are getting
I
knocked
wouldn't.
by making fake tests and being like, "Oh,
Yeah.
I'm," and then
I
they
don't
really
know
have.
how anyone, porn or not, finds so many people to sleep with. It would never happen. Like, there has to be something that clicks in my brain, like chemistry and everything, which like never happens. I don't know how people can just bang so many people. Like, this girl on TikTok said she was with like 1,300 people. How, dude? How do you find that
1,300?
many people? Yeah.
That you
Yeah.
want to. I'm with you. I have to like the person. There has
Yeah.
to be a
And that
connection,
never
otherwise
happens. So
yeah, no, otherwise I can't do it. It has to be someone.
I'd rather do it myself, like, than do that. Like, it gets the
Yeah.
job done, and yeah, I can't do it, like, I just won't. My body, my brain, it just, like, won't do that. It has to be, like, there, like, and I'll know if it and it never happens, so,
Yeah.
I don't know, I just wouldn't do porn. Like, I know my friends do it, and most of them honestly regret it, and they wish they never
Really?
did, especially because
That
they
sucks.
don't end up being, like, Riley Reid or Lana Rhoades, and they've done all these things that they never would have done, and then
Mm-hmm.
it doesn't really work out, and no one knows who they are, and then they regret it, and they're sad, and I don't want that to happen to people because it's, I don't know, just do it on your own. Like, I don't
It's
know, first, especially, don't
I've
just jump into that. Like, fuck that. Don't do that.
I've definitely heard of women regretting it and being upset that they did porn. And then I
Mhm.
also hear some women who actually really enjoy it. And like I
Mhm.
have one
Yeah, there
friend who
are a lot.
absolutely loves what she does. And
Yeah.
this is my thing too, is people love to talk shit about porn stars and talk shit about OnlyFans girls and what they do. Like they're these terrible people. Every OnlyFans girl or porn star friend that I have are just wonderful, sweet
Mhm.
people. And they pay their taxes like
Yeah.
everybody else. And they go out to dinner and they go to watch movies and they stay home. They're just like little homebodies. It's not like they're out there
That's what
organizing
I
orgies
do.
outside of
I'll do
schools.
shit.
I'm
I
like,
hang out with my dogs and watch TV, and I do, like, the trafficking stuff, which is, like, most of the time,
mm-hmm.
which I never would have gotten into if I wasn't a dancer, so I don't fucking regret anything
No,
ever.
I don't regret it
So,
at all. Like, this is not something I'm gonna look back on and be like, "Oh, no, I wish I hadn't done that." Look,
no,
we
and
are
I
not
mean,
gonna
like, I
be
work in oil and gas, so I don't they know. Like, my first oil and gas job, I was hired because they found me on a modeling website and they wanted me to sell things, so I did, and
It's
yeah, so
amazing.
they know, no one cares, dude. Like, it's just how you carry yourself and how you are. If you're a fucking hot mess and you're on drugs and do then yeah, it's not, you're probably not gonna succeed in anything. Like, so it just depends who you
Mhm.
are. But if I never would have danced, I wouldn't have seen like the trafficking stuff like up close and like literally right there. So I don't regret shit. And I don't know why there were just easy targets. Like it's just an easy person to dig at and oh you're a whore and all like the same shit. And
It's
I
so
just tell girls not to
tiresome.
let it affect them because these people are miserable and who cares? It's especially online. I don't fucking know them. I don't care.
Oh yeah, they're not living, and it's so funny because I've actually
Mm-mm.
I'm like arguably maybe too open about myself and what I do because I just that's who I am and I can't
Mhm.
not be me. That's why like if whatever you're watching of me that's online, that's just me.
Mhm.
That's just how I am.
Me too, like, I
And
don't
I can't
change anything.
yeah, like I can't help it. So I'm arguably too open. And every person that I've met who I've told that I do OnlyFans, I have to tell you, not one has been mean to me or
Mm-mm.
judgmental or shitty.
Nope.
Most and if they do, they keep it to themselves and they're not an asshole to me. Like I don't think that that's real life. Like I don't think
Mm-mm.
people are
It's
going
not.
around, being like, "Oh my god, you're such a fucking whore," or even, like the woke people. I don't think that they're going around being
Mm-mm.
like I never meet anyone that's like actively woke walking around and being like my pronouns are he him. Like that just
Yeah.
doesn't really happen in
Maybe if
real
you're in,
life.
like, LA
Oh,
or
LA, yes. Ugh.
Portland, probably.
That's why, like, I moving to New Jersey. I personally fucking love New Jersey. People love to shit on New Jersey. I love it here though because every person that I meet typically is a real person.
Mhm.
Like they're real people and they're not uptight and they don't get offended by everything. They're just like my favorite sort of breed of people. And since I've been here, I've and most of them really aren't judgmental and really
Mhm.
aren't shitty. Like they're everyone I've met so far has been really really cool here and I like it.
Yeah, you don't have problems with people typically. It's just online, and I don't even consider that, like, real. Because most of the people, like, I don't know you. You don't even have a picture. Like, I don't even know what you look like or who you are. So I'm
Yeah.
definitely not gonna take it to heart. But a lot of girls do, and I don't know why. I guess it's just I
No.
don't
It's
know.
it's hard at first. I will say when I first started doing and not even just OnlyFans,
Mm,
podcasting, anything, putting
mhm.
myself out there, you see the real like people say some really fucked up stuff about you. Like it's heinous where you read stuff and you're like, "Oh my God,
Yeah,
who would say something like that?" And of course, it's nameless, faceless, fucking fat dudes that are probably
yeah,
sitting there bald and masturbating because they have no one. And sometimes I see a picture of the person and I'm like, "Did you just call me ugly?
yeah.
Really, my
Oh,
guy? You look like
always.
you should be living under a bridge."
Always. I've been saving shit on Instagram, like, of men that will DM me, and it's so weird. This has happened a few times. Like, they'll be like, "Fuck you, whore, blah, blah," and they're always ugly, but then I'll say something back like, "Oh, okay," and then they'll be like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't re" I'm like, "Whatever, man." So I, like, took their pictures, and, like, all of them look like they're gonna die or they're on meth or like, I'm like, "You got a lot of nerve, dude." It's because
Yeah.
it's the same with the dudes I'm talking about that are just ignorant as fuck to girls. Like, they don't have any power, so they invite those girls on to try to make them feel like shit, and then like they're the big man, and then all these people are like, oh yeah, tell that whore. Meanwhile, like, what did that girl do to you exactly? Did you date her or no? Like, I just don't know how that's helping anything. Like, shaming does not work. Clearly, it doesn't work.
It only works if you're fat. No, I'm just kidding.
I mean, it just doesn't work like that though for women. Like, they don't care. They just
No.
hate you more, and then it's just going to cause a bigger divide. Especially when you look like a piece of shit anyway, and you're calling girls ugly and whores. Like, they fucking care, dude. While they're making like 50 grand a month on OnlyFans, like they care. Like, they're not
Yeah.
going to care. It's not going to fucking solve anything.
And
They just don't live in reality, and they want to be hateful. And that's, just be honest about that. Just say, I don't want to help anything. I just want to be an asshole. Fine. Don't act like you're trying to change men in society.
Right.
Bullshit. No, you go on Reddit to the incel forums and you actually talk to them and get to know them and ask them why they feel the way they feel. Do they do that? Fuck no. Fuck no. They ain't doing that.
Of course not.
I do. Because I really want to know, like, why are you like this? Like, is there something that could happen that you would feel differently and, you know, not fucking hate women? I mean, I don't know. That's how I met people in Antifa too, honestly.
No, that's how I feel. And honestly, we're talking about this because we're on the women's side of it. So I feel like we're not giving the men's side, because there are tons of feminists who are hate men, and they're like, men are the problem and fuck men. And it's like, yeah, they're just as bad. I see those women and I'm like, no, we really need men. I like men. I would like to have them around in this world. They're wonderful. Yeah. They're very strong and big, and we need them for a lot of things. So like, we're just talking from our experience because it's our experience, but it is really jarring to see someone say such horrible things about you at first. But over time, you really do start to realize, like, you know, I'm however many years in, where suddenly I'm like, you know, it doesn't bother me at all anymore. Mostly because I just think it's silly, and also mostly because they're wrong.
Yeah, that's what I tell girls. Like, you're gonna see all this stuff, especially if you do like OnlyFans or anything. I'm like, don't think no one's gonna know. Like, they think they'll just not show their face and shit. I'm like, nope, you can't do that. I was like, and they're gonna say stuff. People in your hometown are gonna know, but you have to know who you are to do that, and not let, like, I know who I am, so I don't really give a shit if people call me a whore and stuff, because I'm like the furthest thing. I always say, like, even if I wanted to be a whore, I couldn't. There's not any persons around that I would like be a whore with. There's just not. So even if I wanted to, it's just impossible. But I'm like, you have to know who you are and not care about that shit, because they're just gonna say it to the next girl. They just say the same thing over and over. It's the same shit. So
it does. It gets boring. I've seen the same line repeated. I see it on every comment section of a hot girl. Fatherless behavior, this, and I'm like, you guys say the same shit and you're all wrong. Like, none of you are ever right.
Like, I like arguing with people sometimes. That's why I'd rather argue about politics, because this shit, like, I'll dabble a little bit, but it's just boring. They just say the same thing: prostitute, whore, like just the same shit over and over.
Your opinion's invalid because you used to do porn. Like, I see that happen to this girl. Her name's Eva Levia, and she's very successful, and she's taken her porn career. You know, she has a family, she has multiple houses, she has businesses. Like, she's taken it and become very, very successful. And people will constantly tell her that she, you know, her opinion doesn't matter because she did porn. And she's like, I'm a really successful businesswoman, and I took my porn career and made an actual life for myself. Like, so
I don't
she's
know
a
why
smart person. Yeah,
like, you're not marrying her. She has a husband.
Yeah.
So not you, and you're probably still single, bitching online, listening to people like fucking Myron on Fresh and Fit. Like, oh God. And meanwhile, he's like, oh, women are emotional. I just seen clips of this motherfucker yelling and screaming, about to cry, like, over another dude. And I'm like, are you fucking serious right now?
I've
like,
also
more emotional than me.
Like, this is my favorite argument. But for Mint, thank you so much for the super chat. Another orange boy from Mint. God, you're so sweet. She always comes in and super chats and like watches, and it makes me melt inside.
Yeah, I know. I love her. She's so funny.
So sweet and so funny. For me, it's like a sport when I do it with Riley, or a music performance piece when I do it solo. I like that. That's such a like a fun way of looking at it. You're putting on a performance. It's an entertainment. There's so much about it that's also not just like, oh, here, let me get naked and show you my pussy. Like there's so much more that goes into it, in my opinion, of like sort of enticing the person and making it a sexual
Yeah.
experience that's enjoyable for you, which then makes it enjoyable for them. It's like it is a performance. I heard everyone in mainstream porn has herpes. I can see that.
Hmm.
I bet that's true. See
Yeah,
that?
especially if they, like, fake tests and shit. Like,
I
that's
don't want
scary,
I
man.
don't want
Like,
herpes. That would be a bummer. That'd be a
mhm.
really big bummer.
Girls are just better off doing it on their own. Like, I don't even know
Mhm.
how these studios still exist, honestly, because why would you do that when you could just do it on your own and make sure the person is, like, not disgusting and all that?
Hippopotamus, thank you so much for the super chat. We got a gold boy from Hippopotamus. He never doesn't say something. I know, don't you love his name?
That name, I know, like
I love it. He never doesn't say something sweet and amazing to me. He says, if what Zia does is porn, at least it's pretty, said Lady Sarah. Sarah is his girlfriend. They're fucking adorable. They both subscribe to my OnlyFans, and I just goddamn love them. Don't change or compromise being feminine and beautiful. One day, this is all over. 100%. Life is so short.
yeah, it is.
Don't compromise yourself in however you want to live your life, whether that's being more conservative with your body or being more free and open with it. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't.
Doesn't matter how you want to live your life. Daniel Jagger, thank you so much for the goal, boy. He says, my tinfoil conspiracy theory is that the government fucked over gender relations. See the Dear Colleague letter from Obama administration in 2011.
I did
I
see that letter.
did not. What did you think of it, LeeAnn?
I think he's right, though. I think the government's behind all of this,
Mhm.
with the gender shit, and they've been pushing this for a long time. That's what I said the other day about feminism. I'm like, I don't know who's like, I feel like it's a dude that's the head of this because I don't really know how it was beneficial for women to like work and pay taxes and shit. I just that's like the whole point of it to me. Like, yeah, we got to get those women. You got to be a strong, independent woman, get in that cubicle and pay taxes. Like, I don't know. And now, like, we're nude all over the internet and all that, and we have to do that. Like, I don't really know. It's probably a dude that did it.
It's interesting to me because I'm I personally like to be independent just in case. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like I would never want to be in the position where I'm dependent on my husband, even if you pick a great husband.
Hmm.
What if he dies? What
Yeah.
if he seems great at first and he gets
And
you
then
to
he's
marry
not.
him and then he's
Which happened a
horrible?
lot in
It
my
happens a lot.
grandmother's day and shit. My grandmother was miserable with my grandfather, but she stayed with him and he drank and was abusive and was a dickhead. And she stayed because she didn't have a choice. She didn't have
Exactly.
any schooling. She didn't
Ugh.
have a job. She had to. So that's just not like a good, like, I'm totally down with 1950s living if it's a good husband and all that shit. But we weren't born in that era, so we don't really have a fucking choice, unfortunately. That is not
Right.
the way of the world. So, and shaming, that's why I said shaming it back to there is not going to happen. That's not how you're going to even close.
And
So, we're
you
just living
know,
in the time we're given.
I agree. And I also think that there's this weird movement for shaming people for having traditional marriages, which I
Mhm.
also find bizarre because I
Yeah,
just
why?
why? If the woman wants to stay home and take care of the kids and the house, like she
That's
truly
better
do
for the
that,
kid.
great. Yeah, let her do that. For the love of God, who cares?
Yeah,
It's
I
not
don't get
your
that
life.
either.
No, like it's so stupid. I
I want
don't
people
get
to do
that.
whatever they want that they're happy with. Like,
Mhm.
marry who you're happy with, work where you're happy, like, whatever. The shaming of the kid thing is what I hate because don't shame people that should not have kids. Like, some people don't need kids. Like, I see them all the time and they don't need kids at all. So don't be shaming people like, oh, everyone should have a kid. No, the fuck they should not. No, they
No.
should not. You
I
want
am
that kid
not
to end up in the
having
system?
kids. Exactly. I am
No.
not having kids because I know I don't want them and I never want to be
I
in the
don't either. I
position.
never have.
No,
Like,
me neither. And I don't want to be in a position where I have a kid that I feel like I can't give it everything to. And I don't want to resent a human that I brought into this world. Like, what a fucked up thing to put on a child.
yeah, like, I
Like,
don't
that's
say, like, my
horrible.
mind is closed forever on it, but, like, I just don't. Like, I'd rather do what I do now and help other kids that are, like, abused and things because there's so many kids that need foster parents and good foster parents, and just all the shit I see, like, some people should not have kids, so
A lot of
don't
people
make
should not.
them fucking have kids. Like, please.
I agree with you so much on that because
Mm-mm.
I've seen it firsthand. A lot of it's happened to my family. I've had
Yeah.
cousins that have ended up in the foster care system and their lives have been fucking brutal. And one of them overdosed and died
Yep.
on drugs in life because he had a horrible upbringing. It sucks. It's really fucking sad to see,
It is,
especially
man.
when
There's
it's someone
so
that's close to you.
many kids that are homeless and don't have like, and foster is so there's like not many good foster
No,
parents,
my cousin was in the
unfortunately.
foster system for years and she was abused physically,
Mhm.
sexually. Like it was
All the time.
awful. It was
And then they'll
really
put them
bad.
in another house that does it to them, and, like, it
They
just
just
never
bounced
fucking
around.
ends,
She was in,
ever.
like, 6 or 7 foster homes in less than a year. It was insane. It was horrible.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude, that's you don't want that because, like, all I see is kids born addicted to shit now and, like, these people that just have the kid, it's addicted, and then they get the kid back, and then the kid's back in the system again. Like, it's just not. Some people don't need or deserve kids.
No.
So,
I
the shaming is ridiculous. Like, stop.
It's getting out of hand where everybody has to have an opinion on how other people should live their
Mhm.
lives, and they won't shut the fuck up about it, and that's what the internet has done. The internet has given
Pretty much.
everybody a voice that probably shouldn't have a
Yeah,
voice.
and they don't ever actually try to help people, though. That's what gets me. They pretend like they are, but, like, I don't know. You can talk about it and stuff, but they even when they talk about it, you're not helping anyone. Like,
Right.
I don't know. I want to do it because I want people to, like, be better or feel better about themselves and, like, why I would go into incel forums and stuff, but I didn't announce it. I didn't put them on blast or show everyone, like, "Hey, look." But these people do that, but they're still not actually helping anyone. Like, dudes are like, "Oh, they help me be a man." How? By being resentful to women and blame everything on women in your life. Like, how does a woman having OnlyFans affect your life? You're not dating that woman. That
And
woman doesn't even know you,
oh,
probably.
that was gonna be my other point. This always sort of makes me laugh too, is people get and look, I also 100% if you're not comfortable with your partner putting themselves out like that,
Yeah.
I don't think that's a bad thing at all.
Mm-mm.
I think that's how you feel about it and that's your boundary. Totally fine.
Yeah, I
Don't
said
date
I would
someone that
quit.
does
If I dated
OnlyFans.
someone that didn't want me to do it, I would just not do it, and I got shit from women for that still to this day. I made a
Really?
video, like, a year
Why?
ago, and they're messaging me like, "Oh, you shouldn't change for a man."
Ugh,
Dude, it's pictures on the internet. It's not that
it's not that
serious, and I
deep.
don't
Yeah.
care. Like, if they didn't want me to, I just wouldn't. Like,
And if
ta-da.
right, if it's the right person, if you're like, "Oh, I
Yeah,
really
who
love this
cares?
person and wanna be with them," and they're not comfortable with
It's
it, and
not
it's like
that
a
important to
conversation.
me.
Right. But here's the funny thing that I always think about that too. Like I don't think that it's wrong to have a preference of not wanting to date someone
Mm-mm.
who does that. But I also think like, okay, so logically, if you're looking at it, what is it about it that bothers you? So other people, faceless, nameless people have seen your girlfriend naked. Okay,
Mhm.
then what happens?
Like, I don't know.
Exactly. And that was the sort of my argument with like men saying that, women are so emotional. Some men say this. I'm not
Yeah.
meaning to shit on men at all. It's just we're talking about like a very specific subset. But it's always like that's an emotional response. You're having an emotional response to like, no, 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 she's mine, so no one
Mhm.
else can even look at her. It is very, very emotional, and so I find it funny that they're like women are that some men are like women are so emotional, and you're like, well, you're having a very emotional response to something. Like acting like men aren't emotional is kind
Yeah.
of silly. We're all emotional. That's
But
human.
some like that though, like some men that are like cool and like they know who they are as well. They want guys to want their girlfriend. Like when I was a dancer, my ex, he liked it because he knew I wasn't doing anything else. Like
Right.
people wanted me and that made him like he liked that. But he also knew I wasn't like doing anything else. So
There's a
it
lot
just
of trust that has to
yeah,
come
like it
with that.
just
Yeah.
depends. I don't know.
It depends. And it also, it's being very secure in who you are and being very secure in the relationship that you have. Like,
Mhm.
do you think that people who don't have an OnlyFans don't cheat?
Yeah, I
No,
know.
they
No,
do.
there's a whole conversation with this shit because this conservative bullshit, I know some of these people, the way that they act and say that they live, they fucking don't, dude. They're at conventions getting hookers, cheating on their wives in my DMs. I told someone's wife, like, bro, don't fucking sit there and act like you're better than everyone whenever you're fucking worse than me. Just having naked pictures out. You're doing way more. You're doing drugs, you're cheating on your wife, you're fucking getting hookers at all these conventions. Like, shut the fuck up. Like, come
Meanwhile,
on,
we're
dude.
homebodies. Like, I'm like
That's the shit
at
I
home
cannot
on a Saturday night
stand.
watching the extended version of The Lord of the Rings again.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm
Like, I
just
don't
like,
do anything. I'm, like, sitting here doing nothing. I play with my dogs. I watch fucking Christmas movies and bake cookies and shit. Like,
same.
come on, man. Like, I am, like, a
I'm
trad
just
wife, but
home.
I just happen to have, like, naked pictures online. Like,
Yeah, it is. It's
so
really
what?
funny.
But
Uh,
these people don't live the way that they're telling you they live, a lot
yeah,
of them. So
it's
don't
funny.
let them make you feel bad about yourself because they're full of shit.
Yeah, that's something
I
that I've
hate that.
definitely realized. People who act like they're holier than thou are usually up to the most
Yeah,
nefarious shit, and I'm just like
always.
sitting at home playing, being like, I really want this new Lego set, and they're telling me I'm a
Yeah.
whore, and I'm like, huh,
Mhm.
what?
Yeah, exactly. Meanwhile, I'm like, y'all are way worse, like, than the
It's
people
true.
you're trying to dunk on, like, please.
It's so funny.
I
Saw,
hate
thank you
that's what
so
I hate.
much.
Just be
Yes.
real, man. Be fucking real. Like,
Yeah.
God.
No, I'm with you on that. It is, I just want people to be authentic. That's it.
Yeah,
If you
that's
want
not
to be
that
a
hard.
big degenerate piece of shit, you be a big degenerate piece of shit, but
Yep.
don't lie about
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
Don't lie about it.
There's too many
Saw,
liars. I'm just over it, man. I'm so over it. Just
it's
be
frustrating.
real.
It's frustrating.
God.
I'm gonna get through a couple of super chats and I'll go back to the regular chat. Hello, lovely humans. Saw, thank you so much for the super chat. We got 10 from Saw. That is a gold boy.
Thanks.
He said, Zia and LeeAnn, you look beautiful. LeeAnn, you are an incredible person. I am in Pennsylvania and I would definitely vote for you. And hug, Zia. If I
I'm
was in
working on it.
Pennsylvania, I'd vote for you too. I
I'm
would.
working on it for real, like, for real working on like, I wanna make sure I do this, like, right and actually have a chance.
Yeah.
So, because I did see a girl, like, she was on Steven Crowder, like, last year. She was supposed to
Mhm.
run for something, and she was gonna use her OnlyFans. Bullshit. She didn't even run. See, that shit
Ah,
gets on my nerves. Like, because now people are gonna think that I'm not serious, but I would obviously not have an OnlyFans if I run because I don't want it to be like that. But yeah, I'm actually really trying.
I would love that. If I was in Pennsylvania, I'd vote for you.
I just love the country. Like, people don't, like, can say that I don't respect myself because I have an OnlyFans, but I respect the fucking country,
Uh,
and
You know what
mm,
I want for this country? I want freedom for people to do as they please. I
yeah,
want the gays to be able to get married if they want to get married. I want people to be able to own guns in every state. I want fucking, I want lower taxes. I want
yeah, I
less
want them to leave us the
government.
fuck alone.
I want to be left alone. Yeah, I
Yeah,
want less government and I want people to be able to prosper. I want people to be able to afford to have a nice standard of living and
yep,
to not worry about whether their bills are going to get paid and how they're going to get food on the table. Though that to me are the most important things. And
yep,
all
mhm,
we've just got to a point where now there's just so much greed in politics that they're lining their pockets, at the detriment to everyone else in the country. And that goes for Democrats and
yeah,
Republicans. They
all
don't
of
give a
them.
fuck about us.
All of them. That's why I don't wanna be beholden to someone, which is why, like, I'm asking people in the oil and gas industry because I like the oil and gas industry, I know that industry, so I will take their money because I know a billionaire, so that's the only reason why I have, like, maybe a chance, but I also cannot be threatened because I don't care if I die, so I don't know what they're gonna do because I don't care, so I can't be threatened, and I'm not gonna take money because I mean, I want money, but I won't ever do shit for money that I don't wanna do, especially fuck over the country. Like, these people are you're taking money at the detriment of a whole country. What happens when that country is destroyed? Like, the country that got you to where you are to fuck over the country. It just blows my mind, and why would you do that for money and stuff? I don't I don't know. It's so weird to me.
Because people are greedy. That's the thing that we're probably also never going to get rid of with humanity, which
No.
bums me out, is greed and
Yeah, I just wanna
all of those.
travel. Other than that, like, I don't care about stuff. Like,
No, I want a nice,
traveling, yes.
comfortable place where I
Yeah,
can go home and live and where I feel happy and I can watch my
and
Lord
have
of the
animals.
Rings. Yes, and I want raccoons and then I
Mhm.
want to be able to go out to eat sometimes. That would be really
Yeah.
nice.
Same.
That's
Like,
it.
I don't want designer crap, I don't want a fucking
Wow.
Bugatti, I don't want any of that.
All
Like, I
silly.
just wanna be fine and comfortable and have
I
animals.
I also want guns, and I don't
Yes.
like that it's so hard to get guns in New Jersey. That's
Yeah,
one
it
downside
is.
to living here. It's really hard to get guns here, and I want
Mhm.
guns because I'm a tiny woman. It's not easy for me to protect myself, and you know what helps? Guns.
Yes, exactly. I always have weapons 'cause,
You have
I don't
to.
trust shit.
We
Mm-mm.
are little.
I've
We
been
need the
through way
weapons.
too much shit to know can't
Yep.
do it.
Mint, thank you so much for the super chat. She dropped another orange boy. Mint,
I
God, you're so
know.
sweet. She
She's
says,
trying to get you nude.
yes, just trying to help with the bikini goal at this point. God, I love you. You're so sweet. But I'm very passionate about this topic right now as people have started to say they're unfollowing me for too many lewds. Stay gorgeous and badass, you two. Mint,
Thanks.
I'm also very passionate about this topic just because I find it so fascinating. It's such an interesting thing to get into because
Mhm,
people get so worked up about it. And Mint, thank you. You're fucking beautiful and you're badass. And I 100% think that it's bizarre when people unfollow for too many lewds. Look at
mhm.
the hot woman. Every time I
Yeah.
see another hot woman online, I'm like, follow.
I don't
I can
post that many
follow these
now
women.
because I'd rather have people pay for it, but
Right.
also because I do have people following me that, probably don't wanna see that, and if I'm actually gonna run for office, I probably shouldn't that much, but I still post them here and there, but not, like,
Every
full
time I see
blown.
a LeeAnn for thirst trap, I like it in like less than a second. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, they're so
Yep.
hot. I don't
Yeah.
understand why people don't want to look at an attractive woman. It's bizarre to me. Like I see an attractive woman and I'm like, that's beautiful.
Yeah, I wish there'd be, like I know girls, like, don't, but, like, if Brittany would do that, I'd be so happy. She never
Oh,
will, but I'd be happy. I'd
never.
be like, "Word?" But,
She
yeah,
is
I'm like, "Oh, I
gorgeous.
would see these girls like that. I'd be fine with that. I'd be alright with that."
Same. Andrew, thank you so much for the super chat. That's a goal boy from Andrew. He says,
Thanks.
Happy winter solstice. Always sexy Zia and sexy and cool Leanne.
Oh,
I
thanks.
love
Wait,
both
it
of
is
your
winter solstice.
personalities
I
too.
forgot.
It is. Happy
Mm,
winter solstice. Andrew, thank you so much.
thanks.
Andrew, you're a lovely gentleman. Um, and I like your personality. Ravenclaw also with 5. Ravenclaw, thank you so much. For a guy like me, I appreciate your support for men. Masculinity will not go away. We need more women like you too. Ravenclaw, thank you. And yes, the
No.
masculinity is not going to, men are men because they're
Yeah.
men.
I want men to be men. That's why I was very happy with the red pill coming up. I was like, "Alright, this is good," because I don't
It's
want these beta dudes,
it
like
started in a good place.
yeah. And now it's just it's not. It's going the way of the feminism, and I hate feminism. Like, I hate what this feminism is now, especially whenever,
Feminism
like
also started from a good place and then it got
yeah.
fucking completely off
Now,
the
I don't
rails.
know what this is. Like,
I don't
women
know.
in Iraq and shit are actually fighting for things. Here, they're bitching about, "Oh, a woman brewed beer, not men." Like, I don't give a fuck.
No,
No,
is it
you
good
did it.
beer? Then I will buy it.
Yeah,
Well,
I don't
I'm sober,
care.
so I
Like, I
won't,
don't
but yeah.
need all this validation to, like, put down men. I
No.
don't care. Like, we need men. Men do a lot of stuff. There would be no society without men. They literally run everything we use every day. Like, we're not gonna do it. We're not strong enough to do it most times. Like, it's stupid. We both need each other, and I'm just so sick of this division with everything, politics, men and women. I'm just fucking over it.
Races, the racial division is
Yeah, I
getting out of
hate it.
control, where
Like
it's like they want you to feel guilty for being white, and then they're,
mhm,
trying to it's so weird. I'm like, "Why would
I
I
hate
feel
it.
guilty for I was born like this. There's literally nothing I can do
Yeah.
about it."
Like, and plus I'm, like, half Native American, so am I just half colonizer? Like, how am I supposed to go about that? Like, I
Exactly, and
just
there's nothing you can
just
do about it.
stupid.
Also, that happened so many generations ago.
Yeah.
You have nothing to do with any of that. The
No.
only thing we can do now is all make the best of our situations because that's the ones we're in.
Dude, I grew up in the hood, like a real the hood, not like a white people hood, like the black hood, and no one ever talked about that shit, race. Like, we were
Really?
all poor, and we all knew we were fucked, and we took care of each other. Like,
Oh, I like
that was
that.
it. We all knew, like, no one gives a shit about us. Like, I mean, I don't know. No one I know, especially black people I know, they don't hate white people. They don't ever say anything like this. It's online, man. It's
It's
online,
all
and
online.
it's so weird to me, like, it is not like that at all. Like,
No.
I don't
The more
know.
I get out there and talk to people, like I talked to it took a while. I didn't talk to anyone at my gym for like
Mhm.
8 months that I worked at 9 months that I worked out there. But once I sort of get comfortable in an environment, I'll open up a little bit and I'll start like talking to
Yeah,
people. So that's where most of my interaction comes from because otherwise I don't go anywhere. Like I'm
yeah, I
home
don't
or I'm
either
at the
really.
gym or I'm home or I'm at the gym. That's my whole life. So, but once I started talking to people at the gym, and you meet these people, no one is so extreme. Like it kind of everyone
Mm-mm.
sort of feels very similarly to the way we do. Everyone's sort of reasonable and in the middle. And like I haven't
Yep,
met anyone that's crazy woke and I haven't met anyone that's crazy extreme, to the right, that whole red pill thing. It seems
mm-mm.
like everyone's pretty reasonable when you talk to them.
Yeah,
And
for the
I've
most
heard
part.
For the most part, yeah, and
Mhm.
it's, you know, it's
You have
just
to go to places like, Portland and shit
no,
to
thank you.
really meet them,
Yeah.
which I used to wanna go to Portland. Portland used to be cool as hell, man, like, with the art and all that stuff, but now, I don't
It's
think I'd wanna go there now.
Democrats are ruining cities,
Mhm,
unfortunately. Like Democrat-run cities are getting absolutely destroyed, and every city that used to be cool that we wanted, like I went to Seattle years ago, and it was pretty awesome. Like
mhm.
it hadn't declined so much yet
Yeah,
that it was unsafe.
they
So I
ruined
actually
it.
had a really good time. Yeah, they keep fucking ruining these
The
really
same with
cool
New York.
cities. Oh
Like,
yeah,
I lived in New York when Rudy Giuliani was there. It was completely different than from what it is now. Like, he made it I loved it there. I cried when I had to leave, and now I wouldn't even go there, man. Like, they ruined it, and it's so sad because I don't know if it's gonna come back. Like, I
yeah.
don't know. They
It,
just totally fucking ruined it.
it's hard to come back from. I think what Rudy Giuliani did it. He brought back New York City from like the depths of hell.
Yeah,
So it can be
for real.
done. You just need someone that's going to go in there and do it. And then Bloomberg kind of kept New York on a
Mhm.
good
Yeah,
path.
he did. He
And
kept
then,
it
mhm,
cool, and then, dude, de
fucking
Blasio or whatever.
asshole. Who won? Didn't De Blasio just win because he had a black son? So like
Probably,
people fucking voted for him, which is so
probably.
dumb. What a dumb reason. Dan, thank you so much for the super chat. That isn't, I don't even know where we're at because I've been having, oh my God, such a great time talking to you.
Oh,
I
thanks.
haven't looked at chat, but Danny, thank you so much for the $20 super chat. We might be pretty close to bikini, I feel like. Merry Christmas and thanks for all of the
I
fun
don't know how much it
streams.
is, so
Dan, 200.
okay, cool.
So I feel like we're might actually be
Yeah.
very close. I need to look and see where we're at. Dan, thank you so much for the super chat. That is an orange boy. Dan, Merry Christmas. I fucking love seeing your name in chat. You always have something awesome to say. It's and you guys just always supporting it. Ugh, whew,
Yeah, it's nice to have people
I
that
get all
aren't
feelingsy.
fucking whiny assholes.
Oh, everybody that's here is so awesome, and it's just fucking amazing because they're supportive and sweet, and it's so positive.
Mhm.
Like it's so nice to have people surrounding you that are so positive, and then it's just fun, and then everything's fun.
Yeah, and I don't
Stay
even
safe
care
and
if people like I know a lot of people that don't, like, agree with sex work. Like, that's fine if you don't, but the, like,
Mhm.
just talking shit and putting people down, that's not gonna change it. So, if you
No,
actually want it to change, I just that's the part I don't get. Like, I understand that people don't agree with it or they don't want their girlfriend doing it or whatever, I get it.
right.
But shaming and being rude and assholes, it's not gonna do anything. Like, I don't know I don't that's why I don't know if people actually want things to change or they just want something to be hateful towards,
I
like
think that's people just want something to hateful to be
yeah, I
towards,
actually wanna change
something
it.
to be
I
hateful
want,
towards.
you know,
I can figure.
something.
I'm gonna like run through these super chats really quick. I see like a crazy one, so I know we hit bikini, which is
Okay.
wild. Johan, thank you so much for the super chat. Also, hi Johan. He says the issue is this, and this is for Orange Boy. Oh, Johan, thank you so much. Men like to feel as though their girl is unexplored territory that was put on this earth for them and only them to explore. We don't want to think about the men who were bigger or better or more exciting. And you know what, Johan, I actually totally understand that to an
Mhm.
extent because I sort of feel the same. Like you never want to think about the
No.
person that you're with some other
No.
girl who was like maybe she loved anal more or
Yeah.
she like did more in bed and was more exciting. And
Mhm.
it's not some I totally get it. It's not something you necessarily want to think about. I've gotten to a point where, and this took a lot of work for me. I went to therapy. I like really worked on myself to get to a point where it's like, okay, they probably did have fun with other people.
Mhm.
Are they still with those people? No, and there's
No.
probably a good reason why they're still not with those people anymore. Like, I know all about all of Nick's exes, and I know even sexual stuff about Nick
Mhm.
with his exes, and oddly, it doesn't bother me anymore. It's so funny how it's like I sort of just let that go, and I'm like, well, yeah, everybody has a past. I
Yeah.
don't think about any of the guys that I was with before. Like, I'm not positively thinking about some dude I used to date. Like, I dated that guy, it's done
Yeah.
because for a lot of reasons, and I do not wanna think about being with that guy. I don't think about
I mean,
anyone
unless you
I've
have
been
a
with ever.
version, it's inevitable.
It's
Like,
inevitable,
I
right.
don't wanna sit there and talk about it, but I also realize you have been with people, and that's cool. I mean,
And
you can't really do anything about that.
mm-mm.
So
And,
but I will say if a guy's with a bunch of girls and, like, you'll just fuck anything, I don't want it. Like, the same way men feel about women, I get that part. Like, I get
mhm.
why you wouldn't date a girl that did full blown porn. Like, why would you
Or
want someone
someone
that's
who fucked
banging
1,300 people.
everyone? Like, no, I would not be able to do that anyway. But I don't want a guy that like slept with like all kinds of girls, like just did not care, has no standards. Like, I don't want that either. So I get that part. So,
I don't
but I realize people aren't virgins, so
right.
it's gonna happen.
I sort of have like that interest, like body count. I don't know how many
Yeah.
people Nick slept with. I've never asked him, and I don't
No.
really care. Like, that's how
Yeah.
I feel. Like, I don't really care that much. I'm kind of with you to an extent of like, I don't necessarily mind if a guy sleeps with, like if I was to be with someone who maybe slept around a bit, as long as they're clean, I kind of don't
Mhm.
care that much. And as long as they're serious about being with me, I wouldn't care that much. But
Yeah.
it, there is a limit. Like, if a guy was
Yeah,
like,
there's
I
a
slept with
limit.
1,300 women, I'd be like,
Yeah, I
what?
just wouldn't want that because to me, it's not even about the act, it's just like you'll do whoever. So, like, what are your standards exactly? Like, I don't
Yeah,
know. That
that's
you can
that's
control that
fair
shows
enough.
me no self-control, and I don't like that. Like, you gotta have some self-control and
A little bit.
standards,
Yeah,
like, I don't know.
just a little bit. Just a
Mhm.
little
Just
bit.
a little.
Hippopotamus with another gold boy. Hippopotamus, thank you so much for the super chat. He
I
said,
can't believe
I
YouTube lets you have that name, honestly.
I know. It's because he put it in with hippo and it
Yeah.
like when I first saw that name, I fucking
They
cracked
can't
up.
tell.
Yeah, because they're never mind, they're dumb. I had no idea Zia was so beautiful when I first discovered her. I absolutely loved her energy and personality. She didn't have an OnlyFans or boobs. Sorry, it's you don't have to apologize. I didn't have boobs or an OnlyFans. I have always felt she was special and believed in her. And then he always says this thing, and I gotta
Aw.
just
Yeah, because she's just, like, a good person. You could just tell,
so
like
sweet. It's so sweet. Oh God.
yeah, you could
Okay,
just tell
sorry.
who's, like, a good person and who's not.
So, so sweet.
So, that's why I also don't like when people just judge, like, "Oh, you have an OnlyFans?" Like, that's what you're judging the entire person on. Like, I
It's
feel like a
silly.
lot of people have an OnlyFans, man. That's just unavoidable at this
I s-
point. So,
a lot of people do.
yeah, you're not gonna like anyone then.
You're not gonna like anyone, and also like just who cares? Don't sleep with them then. Don't date them.
I
But
mean, it's men
they're
who
still a
keep it in
person.
business, man. It ain't women
I
buying
don't
it,
mind.
so
I
get
don't
on
mind.
them too. Like, I
Uh,
don't know, don't just get on us, get on the men too, like, "Hey, quit buying it." Like, I don't know. Men, quit making them because it's a man who owns it.
silly gooses. The street bike guy, thank you so much for the super chat. We got two. He said, same Leanne. I grew up in the hood. Race didn't matter.
Never,
Yeah, they don't care.
never.
And then push-ups. Thank you so much for the super chat. Too. He said, Leanne, if elected, we'll need staff. I volunteer. Perfect.
Dude,
Perfect. Perfect.
I
Perfect.
want people around me that I know, and, like, I'm not gonna I don't care. That was Trump's mistake. He picked people that he shoulda had more, intuition
I
about.
agree. I agree. Saw, thank you so much for the 5. He said, I love the people at the gym. I think they're the nicest people there. I agree. I like people at the gym are generally very, very nice people. And Zia's the one that stares at women in the gym. Saw, that is also true. I can't help myself. There's this one girl in there that has the most insane ass that she's just walking around these little shorts. And I try not to be creepy. Like I'm trying not to be a creep. But when she
Yeah.
walks by, my eyes do this.
I'd be like, "What exercises do you do to get your butt like that?"
That's seriously, I watch her work out because I'm like, what's she doing?
I would just
Oh, she's
ask
so
her. You might make a
good.
friend. I
That's
would do.
true.
I would just ask her. Like,
Saw,
not to
thank you
be
so
creepy,
much.
but, what do you do for your ass?
And then for Pete's sake,
Aw.
Slosher. Oh my God. Okay, I know that's how I knew it was bikini. Slosher, my goodness. See, that's Slosher, thank you so much. He said Merry Christmas. That is a freaking red boy from Slosher. I need a good sound effect for these fucking crazy super chats. Slosher, Merry Christmas. Can't watch as much around this time with family in town, but hope you and Nick have a great end to the year and happy 2024. Slosher, I know you have your family and you guys have been going out, and I hope you have like an awesome Christmas with your family, awesome New Year. You fucking rock. It has been, I, okay, sorry. I get like,
So generous.
it's like
He's like
fucking,
Santa.
it is. It's like Santa. Slasher, thank you so much. I hope you're eating the best pierogies and having the most
Pierogies?
amazing Christmas night. Yeah, he's
Wait,
like,
do you live in PA?
no, he's Ukrainian. He lives in
Oh.
Canada, but
I used to
pierogies
get
are
these
like,
pierogies from this Ukrainian church in
oh,
the
pierogies
hood,
are
honestly, it was in the
good.
hood. They were
So
so
good.
good, but They didn't have pierogies when I lived in San Diego, like, California, and I went in the
Mm-mm.
store at Vaughn's and asked him, I was like, "Do you have pierogies?" And he was like, "What?"
The
Like, the
hell is a
dude had no
pierogi?
idea. I was like, "Oh, never mind."
Mm.
I thought they were just everywhere, like,
Nope, they're
that's not
not.
nope,
They're an East Coast thing, not the West
no
Coast at
clue.
all.
He had no clue. He looked at me like I was nuts. I was like, "Okay, never mind."
Pierogies and knishes. You got to be on the East Coast or possibly Canada for that. Sasha, thank you so much. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. I really, really hope that you're enjoying your time with your family. I love you. I appreciate you. This is fucking crazy. Crazy. Thank you. And then Spike in Madness just gifted 5 XiaLand memberships. That is 5 new heathens.
Damn.
5 new heathens. Spike in Madness, thank you so much. I keep saying it. The heathens are going to take over the world. I love it so much when the community gifts to each other. It just makes me so fucking happy. It's so ridiculously sweet.
Yeah.
And Saw, thank you so much for the super chat. That's two. He said Bikini Show 36 and 97 bikini cards. Wait, are we also at Christmas card? Did we hit bikini and Christmas card? Okay, I'm moving over because I knew we had to get to
What the
super
hell's
chats.
Christmas?
So Christmas card is
Oh.
a thing that I do. Oh, and cabbage rolls. Yes. So many heathens. Okay. You guys fucking rock. And I'm so sorry. There's a lot of chatting going on here. Johan says, I don't like anyone. Johan, you like me. I like you. Don't lie. I think you like me. But thank you. Oh my gosh. Okay. Don't warn her. Don't warn her what Christmas card is. Did we really hit Christmas card? Okay. I'm going to go change into a bikini. I will be right back. I'll try to be as quick as possible. Yeah, be very quick.
Okay, well, I can just use my bra, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Totally
Wait, your chair has eyes?
This chair, he sees everything.
He kind of looks like Grimace because you keep saying Grimace. I thought that's what you were saying, Grimace.
That's what everybody says. I've got to stop saying Christmas card, but I don't know why I love saying it, but I do. Christmas card is where Johan has a heart attack and has his fat fingers on the 911 button. No, Johan, you're absolutely not allowed to have a heart attack. I know that you're down to a 2XL shirt and you haven't been there for a while. So you're already on your way to fucking killing it. Chair is a fucking racist. All right, I'll be right back. X-Ray Girl's reaction was so funny. Okay.
Wait, she's gonna go put an actual bikini on. I'm just gonna. This is a bikini, so I'll put my necklace in here though. I could put one on, but I don't know which one I would put on, so I probably should just do this because it could take a minute. I have to like drag everything out of the drawer, I think, and my dog's bed's in front of it, so that just seems. I'll just take my shirt off. I didn't know YouTube like let y'all do this shit, so that's cool. I feel like I should just talk to this chair because he has eyes and he's looking at me. He's looking at me like he's judging me. The chair is judging me. He's like, why? Why don't you have a bikini on? Oh no. My necklace is cold on my tits, so I'm just gonna leave that there. I wanted to change in front of us, but this is YouTube. I don't know if you can I don't think you can get nude on Rumble. If anyone knows that. I have no idea. I don't think so. I don't think it's like that far. But I'm pretty sure you can get nude on Kick. I think someone said that. Or they could be lying. I have no idea. I do it and then just get banned. Oh, no, no, no. Okay. Oh, no. What the hell? Why are people so mad? No. Oh my god. I think I like making people mad probably too much. I don't know. It's weird. I probably have something wrong with me because I get like joy out of arguing with people. Unless they're stupid, then it's not very fun because it's not very fun arguing with idiots when they can't actually engage in witty behaviors.
No, my favorite is when someone tries to argue with you, but they just keep saying the same thing
The same
over and
thing,
over again.
right. I told him I tell people, like, hints to insulting, like, I'm like, "Dude, you gotta dig deep, get, like, childhood trauma or something
Get
because y'all
personal.
just saying the same thing, like, it's boring."
Mhm, mhm. It does. It gets boring to argue with someone who just keeps saying, "You're a whore.
Yeah,
It'd be hotter if you were more, not what's the word I'm looking for? Conservative. Be hotter if you were
I thought
conservative." I'm like,
guys wanted the challenge anyway, like, "I'll change her." So this should just
"Oh,
be like that for y'all, like,
you'll
"I'll
change
change
me.
her."
You'll change me. You're gonna turn a hoe into a housewife."
Yeah,
Little do they
right?
know I'm
That's
a
the
housewife because I
challenge.
never leave the house.
"I'll change her." Yeah, if
No,
you're a real man, it would be a challenge, alright?
you know what, John Edgar? I don't think you do treat I mean, you do treat childhood trauma, but you do carry it with you forever. I think it's one of those things that all you can do is find a way to try to live with it and get past how limiting it can be.
Well, I found, like, for a lot of people, like, especially the girls that I talk to, it helps just to talk about it with people, like, just
Mhm.
say it, just get it out, and then it's not as bad. Because if you hold it in and not say anything about it to anyone, it kinda just, like, festers and makes you insane, but you find if you
Yeah,
talk to people about it and they have, like, similar experiences, or then they'll open up too, and then you have that to talk about, and then you can, like, figure shit out,
that's true.
so it's
That's
better.
true. Bob Charles, you are right. There are a lot of the women who think they will change the man. That happens too, where women are like, I can change him.
I won't.
I can
You
change him.
can't usually, so
No, that's so stupid.
why do you want someone you have to, like, do that though? It's, like, a lot of work whenever you could just find someone that you don't have to do that to.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Yeah, because 'cause
Here's
they're not going to.
a good question from Johan. The thing is, Leanne, what incentive does a real man have to do so when the deck is stacked against us?
But it's not that stacked. Like, it doesn't have to be. Like, I don't know. I don't think anything's stacked against anyone. I feel like people can do whatever, change whatever. It's not, like, impossible to do.
Mhm.
So, I don't know. That's just, like, the bullshit they feed women, like, "Everything's against you." No, it's not.
Right. No, I have plenty of rights in this world.
Yeah, like,
Like,
there no one's
I think
taking any
I'll be
rights.
okay. I'm
Yeah.
very, very lucky to
There
have
ain't
the
no
rights I
pay
live.
gap and shit, like, come on, man, it's
Yeah, well, they debunked the pay gap quite a while ago,
yeah,
right?
and
Where
men
it's
do harder jobs, like, duh.
yeah,
Like,
like
what do you
I'm not
mean?
down in the sewers
Yeah,
trenching. Of course they're getting paid more for
like,
that.
yeah, they're gonna get paid more. Or like Megan Rapinoe, like, dude, no one likes women's soccer. No one wants to watch your ass. You don't pull in revenue. Why the hell would you get paid as much as, like, David Beckham or something? I don't know any male soccer players, so that's the only one I know, but, like, you're not gonna get the same. No one wants to watch your ass. You suck. You're boring.
Agreed on that one. Here's an interesting point, actually. Y'all women don't see exactly. You ain't seeing women on no oil rigs.
Okay, I was
I'm not
going
strong
to,
enough.
because I work in that industry and I wanted to be a company man, which you direct the drilling, but if you don't work on the rig first, those guys will not respect you. So you have to work the rig first. And I would attempt it. I don't know if I would be able to do it, but these people come in from college and not ever work on the rig, and they are not respected whatsoever. Like, those dudes do not respect them at all, and they get clowned. I'm like, you have to, like, do the work on the rig.
Yeah,
And I've seen one woman, but she was very manly.
she was a
Yeah, she was
thick
like
gal.
a lesbian, like a man. She might be able to beat men's asses, but I would still attempt it. I'm sure there's something that I could do, because I really wanted to do that, but it is hard. It's not, most women can't do that. That's what I mean. We need men to do that.
Yeah.
So,
Like what Hippo said, I do septic, sewer, and drain work.
mhm,
Nobody cares. It's true, which is like crazy to me. Like
yeah.
I wouldn't want to do that job. I'm so
No.
fucking thankful for guys who are willing to go do septic and sewer work. Are you
Yeah,
kidding me?
man.
Good
You get
Lord.
paid good, don't you? Because you should. I
I
mean,
hope
that
so.
that shit is mm.
Mm-mm. Johan, okay, here's an interesting point. So he says it's not divorce court, child court, baby trapping. Men baby trap too, though. That's not specific just to women.
Yeah, they do.
I've seen so many times where men baby trap women. It's 100% that goes both ways.
Mhm.
Divorce court, though, yes, absolutely is stacked against men. Child court,
Yeah.
also yes. The media telling us at every turn we're evil for existing. Fucking retarded. The
Well,
media
don't
is so
listen to
dumb.
them. That's
The
the
tax.
media. Like, level-headed women don't. It's only those angry the
It's
ones
kind
that
of like what we
make
talk
themselves
about.
unattractive on
Yeah.
purpose.
Yeah.
Those
It's
ones, I don't know. I do agree with the divorce though and stuff. I don't know. I feel
and
this is
child
probably
court.
gonna be really bad and women are gonna get mad, but I feel like if you are truly in love with someone and you should have an agreement or a prenup. If you actually loved him, then if that made him feel better, then you should just do it. Because if you don't, then I don't know. That's kind of weird. Even if he doesn't have like a lot of money per se, but the stuff that he did work for and you didn't, he should be able to still keep that in my eyes. Especially unless he cheats or does something, then maybe it would be different. Like if you treat her like shit, especially if you make her quit her job, then yeah, you gotta give it up. But
Yeah,
if it's
that's where I think it should
yours,
be situational.
yeah, it should remain yours. I've always
Mhm.
been like that. I wouldn't do that, take things like my ex paid for my boobs, but I kept paying for them. I paid him back for them even after we broke up. I still because I wanted to pay for it. I'm not just gonna leave him high and dry with it. So yeah.
And I will say this also, Johan, the tax system bleeding us dry. The tax system bleeds me dry too. Son of a bitch. I pay so much money in taxes. I want to fucking cry. I look at my
Yeah.
tax bill and I'm like, oh
I
my
wonder if we
God,
just all said we're not gonna do this because
it
there's no
sucks.
representation. I don't know.
Oh,
Um, we
I,
could, it's just I feel like too many people are too scared to do that.
if we actually got everybody together to decide they really wouldn't do it, I wouldn't fucking do it.
There's no
Fuck them.
representation. They are
Fuck them.
taxing us for what? Sending it overseas, and people here are, like, struggling
Yeah.
and can't even get medical
Oh, it's
assistance and,
horrible. It's
like,
absolutely horrible.
mm.
Doc Savage, thank you so much for the super chat. That is a 5 from Doc Savage. Here's the cause, and Merry Christmas to you both. You good looking ladies have me feeling like I'm at the club. I'm here for it. Thank you, Doc Savage. You little
Thanks.
gem, you. I appreciate you so much. My goodness. My
I wish I could
goodness.
go to the club. I feel like it's so different now. If anyone ever goes out, doesn't it feel different? Like,
I
it's
haven't been
not
to a
the
club
same?
in I don't even know how long. If I go out, it's to like Sullivan's after doing Wet Spot or something like that, which
Mhm.
is just this Irish bar with
Yeah, like a
everybody
dive bar or
afterwards.
something.
Yeah, and I that's like the only thing I can think of going. I don't go out. I don't
It's,
go to
like,
clubs.
different. I don't
Is it
either
weird?
really, but when I do, it's different. It's not like it used to be when I used to go out all the time. It's I don't know. If you go out these days and you're younger, it sucks, man. You, like, miss the good
Really?
primo era of going out because it's just weird now. It's different. It's not, like, fun anymore.
That
I even
sucks.
seen some younger girls talking about that on TikTok. They're like, I hate it. People don't dress up. They're in sweatpants, like, they just stand around, like, I don't know.
Ew.
People used to be crazy going to the club, not now. I
I
guess it's
guess
like
stuff is different. That's odd.
yeah,
I never really went to clubs because it's not my scene. I went to
mm,
more I do like metal shows and punk shows and
yeah,
stuff like that because that was my thing, or like house parties. But I went to a club like twice, maybe. And to me, it's just I don't like the music. That's why.
mm,
Like when I go and it's like the music,
yeah.
I'm like, oh. And then
Dude,
it's
they
always
all play the same songs, like "Let's Get Married," that one song. What is that? I
I don't
forget who
think I
sings it, but it's, like,
know that
old,
one.
like,
Oh
old as
no.
fuck rap
Oh
songs.
no.
And I'm
Oh
like, "Why are
no.
you still playing this, dude?" Like, what the hell? Like, they play stuff from, like, 2004. Still.
Oh
It's crazy.
God. So they've come up with no good club music in the
No.
in 10, 20 years. 20 years.
Everything is nostalgic now. People want everything from back in the day. Like, they don't want any of the new stuff. Like, the nostalgia shit I see all over online and people talking about the old movies and the old music, like, no one likes the shit now. Like, they all go back to that. Like, they want that. Even the young girls, like, they want the Y2K clothes and all that shit.
I
And I
know.
have so many of them that I'm gonna sell online because I just have I have, like, baby fat things and, like, J.Lo, like, denim jumpsuit that is like,
Remember
it's
when that was
crazy
a
and they want
thing?
it, and I'm like, "Shit, I'll just sell it." Like,
Yeah, make
they
some
want
money
all
on
the older
Poshmark.
stuff.
That's so
Crazy.
funny. Deranged Lunatic, thank you so much for the super chat. We got 2 from Deranged Lunatic. He said, Merry Christmas, Xia and LeeAnn, and Happy New Year.
Thanks.
Happy New Year, Deranged Lunatic.
Happy
Merry Christmas.
Hanukkah.
Thank
It's like,
you.
I'm just kidding.
And Happy Hanukkah. All those things.
And
Yeah, no,
Kwanzaa. We're
it's
not
so,
racist.
yeah, we can't forget about Kwanzaa. It is so funny how all that stuff is coming back around. And I'm like, I grew up with that stuff.
Yeah, it's
That was like
crazy.
25 years ago. What's or 20? Well, I'm not that old, but you know.
And they keep remaking old movies, like, they have no new stuff or anything.
No creativity. I'm getting real sick of that. There's no creativity in Hollywood anymore. Tricky,
Nope.
you motherfucker. In the best way possible. Tricky, thank you so much for the pink boy. He said, taking back the rainbow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, y'all. Tricky, Merry Christmas, Happy New
Merry
Year. That's a
Christmas.
rainbow night.
Happy Kwanzaa.
That's a rainbow night. Tricky, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. Happy Kwanzaa. Women are net positive by 40. Women don't go tax net positive until 67 on average, Zia. Wait. What does that mean, Johan? Well, then why am I getting fucked over? I don't like this. Can I
hate
be
taxes.
back to the woman where I'm net positive at 67? Why are they fucking me over? I'm not a man. I don't know what that means though, Johan. I'm sorry. I'm a dum-dum. I don't know what net positive means on taxes. But oh, you guys can't hear the soundboard? I'm just pressing buttons and no one can even hear the soundboard.
No. Why not? What's wrong? Maybe it's...
I can hear it. Maybe it's just through the thing. The Streamlabs. Or no, StreamYard. Maybe that's why. Damn. It's true. It's true, Slasher. I feel sorry for Gen Z. Even their movies are hand-me-downs.
They
Yeah,
are.
there's
It's
no
so boring.
All right, I got to figure that out. All right, I'm going to do Christmas card.
Okay.
So LeeAnn will find out what Christmas card is.
Okay, cool. I'm ready.
Oh, God. Hold on. First butt. And then more butt. Much butt. Can't get up now.
Nice. The chair is just staring the whole time, eating you.
The chair is staring at eating at me. So that the joke with that one is I'm trying not to fall. Johan's my safety manager, and every time I do that, I'm not gonna fall. I'm not gonna fall. So the joke behind that was I did that once, and someone was like, "That should be your Christmas card," and I was like, that would actually be fucking hilarious if I sent out a Christmas card to everybody.
Yeah.
It was just my ass,
They
like a
would love
screenshot
it.
of my ass bent over the chair. So I'm actually going to do that for next year. I'm going to make a
I'm like
Merry
surprised
Christmas.
that like they don't care that you do that on here. I mean, it's good, but I just assume they're so weird on here because I don't ever stream on here. So, and sometimes I forget and say things like on Chrissy's show, and so I'm like, oh my God, I shouldn't have said that. So, because I'm like not used to it. So I'm surprised that they let any
I'm
of it.
hoping I can slide under the radar with that for long enough. Like
Yeah.
I've seen worse on YouTube. Like I've seen people doing naked yoga. I've seen girls like getting their vaginas massaged and like shit like that. Where I'm like,
wait, did you ever see the
YouTube?
gay guys that like have a sheet up? And they're like, is it a dildo or you have to guess what it is? A dildo or dick. They have a sheet up. I'm not kidding. It's on YouTube. And like their boyfriend's like behind them, like shoving things up their ass. Like,
oh my God.
it's so weird. And it's monetized. And it's like very confusing on YouTube. Like you can't say things about but you can do that. Like it's bizarre.
It doesn't make any sense. Like I never really know what's okay and what's not because
Me
it's
either.
not
like what you just did on Twitch would be fine.
Right.
But YouTube, I feel like they're more anal, pun intended. So I wasn't sure. Like, I don't know. I don't know the rules on here, but like I'm gonna start a podcast in January and I'm not going to I'm just gonna do Rumble because it's gonna be too difficult. And they demonetized me anyway in 2016 or 17.
And you never got it back?
No. I mean, I haven't asked in years. I gave up, but they never told me why. Like I barely posted in the first place. So yeah, I think I'm still demonetized. I haven't tried again, but I don't know. I just want to be able to talk and not be like scared of,
That's
saying
what
something.
bothers me too. Like I want to be able to say, like I say retarded all the time, and I want to be able to
Mhm.
say retarded. And Melissa, I cannot tell you how much I agree with this. YouTube is becoming if you don't like it, then don't watch. A change that should have
Good.
happened years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. I agree with you, like 1,000% on that. It's one of those things where, and if you're worried about what your kids are watching, pay attention to what your fucking
They
kids are
have
watching.
YouTube Kids. That's what I didn't get the whole time. Like there
Yes,
is a kids app.
and I
It
want
just
to be
sucks
able
because
to say the
creators
F slur.
they don't make money now, like, as much as they did in, like, 2017 before all that shit with
No,
PewDiePie. Like,
not at
now
all.
it sucks for
Not at
people.
all. Which does suck. Johan, thank you so much for the super chat. We got 5 from Mr. Johan. He said, Zia,
Mm.
I apologize. I'm a numbers guy. I only see data. I don't take feelings or emotions into account. I love you, buddy. Oh, Johan, of course I know that. I love you too. Like, dude, I am not offended. Don't worry. Like, I never see something in chat where I'm like, how dare you? You say that. I'm never offended. You're fucking
Not me
awesome.
either, ever.
Yeah, no, you're totally good.
People
It's
are like,
just
"I don't mean to offend you." I'm like, "What?"
you didn't.
Like,
Fine.
"You won't."
It's fine.
I'm like,
But
"Do you
and
know
I
how I
do
talk?"
agree with you. And oh yeah, exactly. And I do agree with you on like, especially divorce court. I just don't know about the tax
Yeah.
thing. I just see what my tax bill is, and I'm like, ugh. But
That's
I
another thing
agree
with
with you on
men,
divorce court and
I
stuff.
make clear, women are scandalous bitches, dude. Like, they
Oh,
are
we
way
sure
more
can be.
ruthless than men, and I
Whew.
know. Like, I have 2 people in my neighborhood that told the police that their baby's fathers were touching their children when they didn't. One was because he had a girlfriend and she didn't like it, and I can't remember the other reason for the other one, but 2 women I knew in my real life did that. Like, lied and
Not
said that
okay.
their kids were being touched by their father. Like, women are brutally scandalous and manipulative, and
Women
yeah, they're
who
not innocent, dude.
lie
They're
about
worse.
grape and
Mhm.
who lie about things like what you just said, there's a special place in hell for them, and they
Yeah,
should be like prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. Not
yeah.
only because A, you're ruining an innocent man's life, you fucking piece of shit,
Mhm.
but B, because you're also completely taking away from women who don't want to come forward because they feel like they won't be believed.
Yeah,
You're absolutely wrecking women
for
who are
sure.
actually getting sexually assaulted. Like it's fucked on all accounts. Like I
I don't know what
people
has to be wrong in your head to be like, "I'm gonna say that this dude assaulted
piece of
me."
shit.
How
Yeah.
does that even happen? Like, you want attention that much? That's crazy to me.
It's
I
so
don't
shitty.
I just feel like people will find out. Like, and then you look like a giant piece of shit, thank God,
Mhm.
but I just don't understand why you would do that. That is life ruining shit, man. Like, that is not
People
like
go to
a
prison for that.
tee. Like, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah, no.
Especially with the kids, involving the kids, and like, these women told their kids stories to say, which means you put that in your child's head when they didn't know anything about stuff like that. Like, you're a piece of shit. Like, you deserve to go to jail. Like,
Yeah,
because no,
absolutely.
dude.
No, I agree
So women
100%.
are assholes, trust
Yep.
me.
I think just people are assholes.
Yeah.
Like it just depends on the way. Like women do the
Mhm.
fucking most underhanded, fucked up, insane stuff, and like men are beating the shit out of some women. It's just
Yeah.
like there's no you're never going to convince me that there's any gender or race or anything
Mm-mm.
that's worse than the other. It's just people.
Everyone's
So
an
there's going to
asshole.
be, yeah, there's going to be shitty men, there's going to be shitty women, there's going to be shitty
I just
black
think
people, there's going to
women
be shitty
come
white
up with
people.
way more just what's the word? Like, they're way
They're
more.
dirtier. They're like
Yeah.
underhanded.
Like, they will fuck your life up forever. Like, you might
They like
slap that bitch, but
plan
she will fucking ruin your entire life.
because they're
So,
nuts
yeah.
and they plan and they sit there and they fucking
Yeah.
scheme. And you're just like,
Mhm.
Jesus Christ. Like
Like, they'll
women
think of
really
shit
are
men won't think of.
gnarly.
Mm,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's bad.
It's
Um,
scary.
And Johan, yeah, I feel like I actually heard about this. Kumia's brother's ex-wife literally hit herself in the face with a frying pan and told the cops he hit her
That's
on the advice
insane.
of her lawyer, so she got a better deal. That's fucking crazy. Girls are, yeah, it's true. We're like, girls are a lot more nefarious.
Yeah. That's crazy, man. That's fucked up.
Johan, I can't believe you've been not Johan. Sorry, I was just reading Johan Slosher. My brain, Slosher. I can't believe you've been a heathen for a month already. Time flies by so quickly. You've been a heathen for all your life. I just know it. Thank you so much for reheathening. I love Heathen so much. Slosher, thank you so much for supporting my channel for an entire freaking month. And I know it's been longer than that that you've been hanging around and watching. I fucking appreciate you so much. He said YouTube is a bucket of coots. They retroactively apply new rules and punish creators for things that they did on videos years ago and will demonetize people because it's not ad friendly and then still run ads. Yeah.
Yep. They did that just recently to Matt Walsh. Whenever they demonetized him for something, I was watching him and there were still ads. And I left a comment because I didn't know if he knew that that was happening or if that's just normal. But I'm like, dude, there's ads on your shit, but you're demonetized. Like, why? And that's why I don't upload on YouTube anymore. I started uploading shorts, but I don't care. It's not the money part, but if you don't have ads, they won't show your stuff. So there's no point. So I just don't because they're not going to push it out. So there's like, why do it?
It is so
but yeah, there were still ads on it. And I knew he was demonetized, like for sure, 100%. And I'm like, dude, there's still ads on your shit. I don't know if you ever seen it or that's just the norm that they do that and you just have to deal with it. But yeah, there's definitely ads on it.
That's fucking, I hate that shit. It's just they only care about themselves. And it's true. They do that where they change the rules so often, but videos are up forever. So then they arbitrarily decide, well, this video is against the rules, the terms of service as they are now. But at the time that you release the video, it's fucking sneaky and it's nasty. And it doesn't even make any sense.
Not.
Slosher, thank you for being a Zunt. How did I not know you were a Zunt? It doesn't tell me on StreamYard. God damn it. Slosher is a Zunt. Slosher, thank you for being a Zunt. Oh my goodness. I think I have 2 Zunts. I just love saying Zunt. I'm sorry. Slosher, thank you so much. A Zunt. And then we got a lovely 5 from Tricky. Tricky, thank you so much for the super chat. He says, do you know why women never fall when climbing a cliff in thriller movies? Because women can't let shit go.
Yeah.
It's funny. I've never actually heard that before.
But I swear I can. Like, I don't want to hold anything against. Like, I don't even want to think about it. Like, I'm like, whatever.
That's
like,
funny.
If you do it again, though, then there's going to be a problem.
I'm the same as you. I let stuff go really quickly. Like, I get angry, but I don't stay angry for very long. They're the Biden administration. They are, Dan. Fuckers. Yeah, I'll like get angry, but like I can get really heated in the moment, but I'm also very, very good at being like, just calming myself down and walking away. And then usually I'm not even joking, an hour or 2, I'm not mad anymore. I'll come back and cut all the shit out of you.
I get mad about stuff like, the trafficking stuff, like that makes me mad, and politics. But other than that, not really. Like, I'm just pretty laid back, and I don't know. It takes a lot to get me mad, like really, really mad.
Same.
So I don't, it's not worth it. I don't want to waste the energy. There's nothing really to be mad at.
And if someone does something so fucked up, you can be mad for a second, but after that, it's like, why would you want someone like that in your life?
Yeah.
Get him out of your life and don't hang on to that anger because it's not going to help you in any way.
See, my circle is like so small that I don't really deal with that. Like, my best friend has been my best friend since kindergarten. Like, the entire time. We've never fought, not one time. Like, I've lived with her and her husband, like, never fought.
See, that's how you know. Like, I mean, I know you're a good person, obviously, like, because I know you, and like, as soon as I met you, I knew. But it's and sometimes you can just tell. But that's also how you know, like, you look at people and when they have the same friends for a long time, like they don't have crazy falling outs. You're like, that's a fucking awesome person. Like, you just know.
Nope. I think the only person I stopped really talking to is this girl, like, I was friends with, but she literally just went crazy for no reason. I still to this day don't know why she stopped liking me. It was so weird. Like, I'd known her for a while. I worked at the club with her, and then like she was dating who I was dating's friend, and like I've known her like a long time, and she just randomly one day just hated me and like was talking shit on me online. I'm like, I know she's like bipolar and stuff, but like nothing happened for her to like, I still don't know to this day. It was very bizarre, but I'm like, good riddance, bitch. Like, you're crazy. Like, what is wrong with you?
Well, if she's bipolar, then 100% it's that. It's dealing with people who are mentally ill is unfortunate.
Hold it that long. It's been a long time. I mean, I don't reach out to her or anything, but like, it was just, there was nothing. Like, nothing. Nothing at all.
So weird.
It was very strange.
I don't understand it. Johan, thank you so much for the super chat. We got 5 from Johan. He said, women make the best archaeologists. Tricky because they are excellent at digging up the past.
Mm-hmm.
I need the car. Okay, first of all, I need to fix my stream deck so that you guys can actually hear the sounds. And I need to put all the sounds back on because all I have left are the fucking chips sounds. And that's it. So I need to, maybe I could do a good car crash. That was terrible. That was so bad. I hate myself for even trying that. Opinionated news guy. Thank you so much for the super chat. This is for Leanne. He said, I'm a LeeAnnatic. Her takes on X destroy people. I do really enjoy watching you like get into arguments with people on X. It's very entertaining.
I will debate anyone. And every time I'm supposed to, I'm not going to say who they are yet because I want them to change their mind, but they're very well known. They back out all the time. They always fucking back out, dude. Like, I won't embarrass you yet, but if you keep backing out, but I'll debate anyone about anything because... Yeah.
Because the problem is when people form opinions, it's fine to have your opinion. Mm-hmm. But if you don't have facts to back your opinion up or solid arguments behind your opinion, then you know that it's weak and you're not going to be able to actually debate someone. So they're scared.
Yeah, it's stupid. Like, stand firm or shut the fuck up. Like, stop talking shit then.
Yes, exactly. That sounded like you're
it was kind of a fly in a car crash.
You're being nice. That's very kind of you, Leanne. You don't have to lie to me. I love you. It was awful.
Someone's gonna clip that.
Oh yes. That's gonna be out there in the world forever. Mm-hmm. I'd be more embarrassed about that being out there in the world than my butthole. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah. Yeah, buttholes, they kind of all look the same, so
they do. But it's so funny that people be like, I actually never gave the picture to this guy on OnlyFans. Someone asked for a picture. This is when I first started, and I was so nervous, and I was so shy. Like, it was something I wanted to do, but I was so hesitant to jump all into it.
That's how it was when I started dancing. I was terrified.
So scary at first. Mm-hmm. And this guy offered me $2,000 for a picture of my butthole. And I didn't do it because I had I think now I probably would, but I didn't do it because I was just so nervous. I was like, I just don't want someone to see my butthole. And now I'm like, oh my God, who cares? It's my butthole. It's a butthole. Like, literally, I've seen 1,000 of them in porn. I've seen like all over the place. And I don't, but it's so weird. Like, what is the draw with buttholes? I'm curious.
I don't know. I'm not a fan. So. Oh. I mean, they do look different, especially man's, because they're usually hairy. And I know that men don't want to shave it because it itchy and stuff. But I don't know, man. I don't think you want to wax it though either, because I think that would hurt like a bitch if you are waxing it. I don't know. I don't wax, so I don't know. I just shave everything except my head. I was
gonna ask if you ever waxed your beehole.
No.
Before. Okay.
They want you to grow it too long before you can do it. Like, you have to let it grow a certain, and then they can do it. I'm like, I don't want any. I've never had hair anywhere. Like, I just never, since it first started coming in, I just didn't like it, and I got rid of it. But so I can't let it do it. Like, I don't know. So I'm not a waxer. Mm-hmm.
That's what is. So I've never had anything waxed, which makes, because it's just my eyebrows, because it makes me nervous, like it would hurt. But also, I'm with you on the whole like having to grow it out. I don't want to live with like hair everywhere. In between waxes, like that sounds terrible. Slasher, that's a really good idea. Why didn't I think of that? You should have been like, hey, I'll give you $200 for a butthole pic.
I have a weird butthole story. It's not about me, but like when I was younger, I would go on Yahoo Chat. If anyone remembers that, it was very perverted. Okay. You could like make your own chat rooms on Yahoo Messenger and shit. And there was always like pedos basically now, but I was like young, like 10, 11, and we would mess with them in there, and they would ask us to turn our webcam on, these grown ass men. And of course, back then we didn't think it was weird. We're just fucking with them. And I would turn it on, and I would put my cat's butthole up to the webcam. They would get so mad. Or I would have my stuffed animals, like, there was, like, a Snoopy thing, and I would make them dance in front of the webcam, and they would be fucking heated. Like, all these nasty ass perverts thinking that this
Oh,
fucking 10-year-old girl's gonna be on the webcam, and I would put my cat's butthole up there.
it
Oh
is
my
the
god, they would
best
get
way to
so
fuck with
mad.
pedos. That's the best
Oh my
way to fuck with
god.
pedos I've ever heard.
And
Holy
I used to,
shit.
like, make my stuffed animals dance and shit. Like, Yahoo Chat was, oh my god, I don't know if there's anything as bad as that still to this day. Because you could, like, make
No.
your own chat rooms apart from, like, the ones that Yahoo made. I don't know if anyone's ever seen that shit, but it was just all, like, porny shit, like, the whole thing. It was just crazy as fuck.
See,
But
that's what I
yeah.
would be more concerned about with like kids online or my if I had kids online.
Mhm.
It's not like, oh, you could see a naked woman or you could see, like, oh, you might see an OnlyFans girl or porn or whatever. I would be
Yeah.
concerned about predators and men trying to
There's
like
so many. Because I
so
pose
many
as an
or women.
underage girl on all of it, and, like, I will make an account, and, it's almost instant, and they know I'm 13. Like I say, I'm 13, and
Yeah,
we don't ever
they
reach out
know.
first. Someone said that the other day. No, they always that would be, like, baiting, so I don't do that. Like, they
Mm.
always come to me first, and if you have kids or know someone that has kids and they play Roblox, you have to be extremely cautious of that.
I heard about
Because
that. They were trying to do a dating app in Roblox, and
oh
everybody's
my
like,
god,
"That's a
it's
kids
bad.
game?"
They're offering kids things on the game to do things. I mean, this is, like, rampant, and I don't think a lot of parents realize it from what I gather. I did make a video about it, but they took it down on TikTok, so I guess I have to, like, reword it. But,
Of
yeah, if
course
your
they
kids
did.
play that, you need to be knowing who is on their chat thing and so because it is out of control. It is crazy as fuck
Yeah,
on there. It's like
and
as bad as Yahoo Chat. Like, it's
not every kid
crazy.
is gonna be there to think to pick up a cat and put the boat hole to the camera. That's a LeeAnn thing.
No,
I'm sorry, that's so funny.
no. Dude, me and my friend used to go on chat rooms and invite these we were, like, 14 at the time, I guess, and we there was an abandoned house down the street from her, so we would sit on AOL all night in chat rooms and fuck with people, and these men would know that we were underage, and we would send them to this abandoned house just to see if they would come, like, they were literally pedos, obviously, and we would hide on her porch and watch them circle the block in their car, or they would, like, come down the street walking and, like, they would just keep going up and down, then finally, they would all come too. They would go up this house had boards on it, and it was dark, there was vines, and they would still go up and knock on that door and shit. Like, this is how
That's how
like,
horny they
they
were. They were
came
like,
and they went to this haunted ass
"Oh
looking
my
house, and we're,
God."
like, on the porch, and, like, the one dude did see us, we weren't hiding, and he was like, "Oh, do you know if someone lives there?" And we're like, "No, we don't know." Meanwhile, it was us talking to him, and he's, like, there. But they would come, dude. It was I don't know why we did shit like, that was so dumb, but
'Cause when you're young, you think you're
yeah.
invincible, everything's
Yeah, we're
kinda
just like,
funny, like,
"Yeah,
you
let's get
don't
these
know.
dudes, like,
Yeah.
to come here."
Holy
Meanwhile, they're,
shit,
like, fucking
wild.
predators and shit.
You gotta watch it's so crazy, you have to watch for predators everywhere. For
Mhm.
dudes, you gotta watch the
Everywhere.
dudes online, and then you gotta watch for the women in schools because apparently there's all these teachers banging their students, and
Yeah, I
it's like
know.
it's like
Women.
all women teachers. They're all banging, which I find so weird. Like, I'll look at a guy who's like with the exception of Tommy DeVito, don't judge me, everyone, all right? I look at a guy who's like I have the hugest crush on him, my god.
I don't know who that is. Who is that?
He's currently he was the third string quarterback for the Giants, and
Oh.
both Daniel Jones got hurt,
He's
and then
old.
Tyrod
Third?
Taylor.
Mhm.
He's 25.
Oh, that's not
It's not too bad. But I was
no.
just saying, like, with the exception,
Yeah.
because God, I just am. Oh, he's so cute.
Mhm.
With the exception of him, I'll look at like I got hit on a couple weeks ago by a kid at the gym who was 25, and I was like, "How old are you?"
Yeah.
Like, it's so weird. I can't imagine. I look at a 25-year-old guy, and I'm like, I can't imagine looking at a fucking 16-year-old and not seeing an
No.
absolute
Hell
child.
no.
Like, what's wrong with you?
I live
That's a
by a high
kid.
school, and I go to the store, and I've been hit on many times by these high school boys, and I just look at them, I'm like, "Dude, I'm old enough to be your grandma." Like, and they're, like,
Mhm.
looking at me, I'm like, "Dude, no." They're just like
It's weird.
babies. It's weird. Like, ew. These bitches are boning them? I mean,
I
my
don't get it.
teacher wrote me letters in high school in 9th grade. He was like 20 in his 20s. And back, like, we didn't think it was weird. That's the thing. Like, it was just like, oh, weird. And I was like a dork, a virgin dork, didn't want anything to do with that. But he was like writing me letters and I just ignored it and didn't say anything because you don't want to be the person like to get your teacher in trouble. But he wrote letters to several girls and he definitely slept with one of the girls I know. She was a grade above me. But
Sweet
yeah,
Jesus.
and no one cared. No one, it wasn't like a big deal to us. Like, oh, I'm not going to say anything. But now you look back on it and I'm like, wow, that's fucking weird, dude. You were my teacher and like 26. I mean, yeah, that's young-ish, but I was in 9th grade. So I think it happens way more than parents realize, and they just don't want to say anything because you don't want to be the person that like gets your teacher in trouble. And everyone liked this teacher. So, and people thought he was hot. Like girls thought he was hot. I did not because I was a dork and scared of boys, even in 9th grade. But yeah, it was weird. Now that I think back at it, I'm like, wow, you're fucked up, dude. Like that's gross. Like
It's
ew.
super gross. I don't understand looking
No.
at someone like I again, I see even girls, like I'll see girls walking down the road, a little group of them who are obviously or are all like 16, 17, 18.
Mhm.
Those are kids.
Yeah,
Like,
they
how
look
do you look at that?
young.
It's
Mhm.
so weird and so gross. Like I
Their
don't under
their mentality too, like, they're what are
what's
you
wrong with
talking
you?
about with them? Like, I don't even know the music they listen to anymore or anything, like, I don't know what the fuck like, what are you doing?
Yeah, no, it
Weird.
doesn't make any sense at all to me. Tricky, I
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
love this joke so much. Tricky, thank you for the super chat. That's 5 from Mr. Tricky. He said, "You know, the only time people want bleach in their eye when it's their brown eye."
Yep, they do, but I heard that makes it, like, bad, like, you shouldn't bleach it.
I heard that too, which
Yeah.
like my but my butthole's not really brown. It's very because I'm blonde, and
Yeah.
so like everything's
Yeah,
pink,
mine isn't
pink,
either,
pink.
but I was still gonna do it, but
Are
then
you? I'm
no, I'm not
curious.
because someone was like, "Oh, you
Oh.
shouldn't, it'll, like, ruin it."
That's what I heard. I heard that it's,
And
like,
I'm like,
really, really
"Oh,
bad for it, which I didn't know. Saw, thank you
yeah."
so much for the super chat. We got a good boy from Saw. He says, "Here's
Aw.
to new bikini and 20 squats." 20 squats. Good lord.
20.
Oh, I'm gonna do 20 squats front and back. I'm gonna go change into another bikini. I'm so sorry. I will be quick again. Ask Cody. It's all trap music. Ugh, trap music sounds
You do a
terrible.
lot of changes, that's very dedicated.
Thank you. Well, I mean, these fucking lovely people are super chatting all the like I
You know, I
got
have to go soon,
whenever you have to go.
yeah,
You
they're
can
gonna
go
call in,
before
like,
I do
5
the
minutes or something
squats.
like
Yeah,
that, so
no problem. Actually, I'll change really quick and plug whatever you like, guys, please follow LeeAnn on everything. I fucking
oh,
love her. She is awesome.
well,
Um,
thanks.
yeah, like follow her, support her. I'm gonna go change into another bikini and you can plug and then I'll come back and I'll do the squats
Okay,
after.
I'll wait for you.
Thank you.
Forever.
Forever.
Forever. I know I'm having fun, but I gotta go take this call, so, it's just LeeAnn Star 23 on Instagram and Twitter. I'm not calling it X, that's stupid. And LeeAnn Star on Twitch and Rumble. And Rumble, I'm gonna start a podcast in January. I'm just trying to think of a name. I have one, but I don't know if I'm gonna call it that. I don't know. I have to still think about it and whatnot. And yeah, I think that's it. I am gonna be on Twitch though, again, because I want to play Resident Evil again. Uh, maybe play the Shadows of Rose again because that one part was so creepy with the mannequins and I kind of want to play it again. So, and I actually just play games on Twitch. I'm not going to be like nude with censor bars over me or anything. I just actually just want to play games. And yeah, I think that's pretty much all I have. Yeah. Pretty much X, Twitter, because you can't really say anything anywhere else. Course. Oh, I have a TikTok, which is LeeAnn Star 2. I'm sure it'll be banned any day now, like my other one. Did you fall? Or that sounded like something went up your butthole and came out, like popped, like that. Did you fall?
Did I what?
Fall.
No, Nick was
Oh.
showing his friend. Nick has a friend, Nick,
Okay.
who's here, and he's showing him something, and I don't know what he was doing, but he was doing
Okay. I
something.
was like, oh, I hope she didn't fall. That would be. I don't want that.
Well, I do fall a lot, so it's not
I
something unusual.
On stream?
Not have I ever fallen on stream, guys? I don't know. That's a good question. It's
Hmm.
possible. I don't
I
remember
don't
what
ever
I
get
think
up
my
when I'm streaming, like, on Twitch, like, I just play the game, but, like, I don't, like, get up, but if I did, I probably would fall
probably fall.
eventually
Yeah.
because my dogs have bones everywhere, and, that I almost fell coming in here to do this because there's a giant rib bone on the floor, and the lights were out, and I was like, "Damn it, you're gonna kill me."
Oh, no.
Wait, you have a tattoo right there? Like, what is that?
Oh,
Is
it's
it
on
a
the
no,
side.
that yeah. Is it a
Um,
Chinese symbol or
this is the Chinese symbol for my name. That's how much I
Oh, I
suck.
have a Japanese symbol in the same place. Did you see it when we were at the content house? Did we
I
talk
think
about
we
this?
did. We did. We talked about having the same tattoo. I do
'Cause
remember
it's,
that
like,
actually.
mysterious in Japanese, and apparently Britney Spears was supposed to have the same thing, but they messed hers up, and it doesn't mean mysterious, but my brother took Spanish Japanese for years and years, and I know that it means mysterious, but yeah, I have it, like, in the same spot. Mm,
Yeah, if you get like an actual Japanese or Chinese person for your
mhm,
character, then you're okay. But if you're
yeah.
just picking it like off the internet or off the wall, it never means what you think it
No,
means.
like Ariana Grande, her fucking 7 ring thing, and it meant barbecue grill. I was
That's
like,
even
"Oh my
better.
god, dude."
That's so funny.
I was like,
Oh
"How does
shit.
that happen to her? Like,
I don't
where are you going?"
know. You have so much money. How did you not
I have no
get
idea,
that
it was
right?
hilarious. I was like, "How did they mess that up?"
Oh, that's
7
so
rings and
funny.
barbecue grill, it's wild to me,
It's not even the same.
but thank you
Oh,
for having me on
thank
anytime.
you for coming
Anytime you wanna
coming me.
chat about anything, I'm down.
Seriously, thank you for coming on. You're so much
Thanks.
so much fun to talk to. You so awesome. You're so knowledgeable. I
Aw,
just love
thanks.
everything that you have to say,
I
of
love
course.
you.
I love
I
you
wish I was
too.
at
Enjoy your
Content
night.
House this time, but
The next one. I hope you can make it to the next one. It was
me
so much
too.
fun, but
Is Chrissy
I
gonna
miss
bring
sharing a
her
room with you.
child?
I hope so. Baby
That would
content
be
house?
very exciting because I don't know, it would be, like, different or maybe it wouldn't. Maybe just bring a nanny and they could just get wasted and the nanny will be with the kid. I don't know.
Yeah, no, that sounds perfect. Bring the nanny so you can get hammered and the nanny can take care of the kid.
Exactly. But thank you for having me on. I'll come
Of
back
course.
anytime. And
Thank you.
thanks everyone that's here. Have a swell evening and have fun doing
Have
your
a
are you gonna do a
wonderful
Christmas
night.
card again or not?
I might do an extra Christmas card, but I'm also gonna do squats, 10 from the front, 10, from the back.
Alright, get to your
I'll
squatting.
do my squatting.
Have a good
Good
night, guys.
night. You too. Thank
Bye.
you. Ah, that was the lovely LeeAnn. I love LeeAnn so much. I had a ridiculously fun time on this show. Like I love just getting to talk to other women sort of in the space because it's fun, you know. We all sort of deal with the same things. So it's kind of fun to commiserate and talk about it. And I just like that I also love that she's so like-minded. Like the way we feel about stuff is so similar. And I just love that so much. Yeah, she's awesome. You guys, Jimmy, you already did your squats tonight. Fuck yes. You guys are fucking amazing, by the way. I don't know how we ended up to 2 bikinis and squats tonight. Holy shit, you guys. Your support is out of goddamn control tonight. You guys are fucking incredible. Seriously, thank you so much. Yeah, hit the like button. I am gonna do some squats tonight. Yeah, she's super chill. She's all right, I guess. Why do you make me try to like people, Zia? Johan, it happened first with you liked Cody, and then you were like, yeah, I guess Zia's all right. Sort of. And then you're gonna be like, I guess LeeAnn's all right, sort of. I guess Cody's all right, sort of. And before you know it, Johan, you might like a whole 5 people. I don't know why I winked after that. A whole 5 people. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Alexander, I swear to God. I swear to God, Alexander. Hi, old nerdy. Said good night to LeeAnn. Matt Walsh in the chat. Hey, Matt Walsh. I'm a little disappointed we not see Lance Brawl like she was talking about. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. You know, I never like want to push somebody though, ever. I only ever want people to do something if they're comfortable with it. And I'm never going to be like, hey, are you going to do this thing? Because if they're going to do it, they're going to do it. Like, I don't want people to be uncomfortable for like anything that they do, especially on a show that I guess it is my show. 1,000. Yeah. Seriously, stinky face. You got to work on that ass. And Johan Saw likes you. Yeah. So yeah. Yeah. She just forgot. Hi, old nerdy. She forgot, which is fine. And it's, You can see her in her bra on OnlyFans. Go subscribe to her. You can see her without her bra on OnlyFans. I don't know why I'm still wearing these. I don't need them. I don't need the headphones anymore. All right, y'all. We got to do squats. It is time for squats. Squats, 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 squats. Oh, my grandma Audie texted me to say happy solstice. She always texts happy solstice. I love that about my grandma. Okay, let's do this. I'm going to do squats from the back. Squats. Which one should I start with? Squats from the front or squats from the back? Thank you guys for getting me a squat goal. Oh, you're keeping me in shape. I've been eating so much garbage lately. You know what Nick got me for Christmas that was supposed to come on Christmas, but it came a little bit early. And I, grumpy dwarf. Yeah. Underneath that gruff exterior, he's really a snuggle puss. I don't know why I did that. Start with the front. All right. Backhand says back first. Old Nerdy says front first. I'm 2 away from 100 bikinis. Holy shit. Holy shit. Back first. That's 2 votes for back first. 2 votes for back first, 1 vote for front first. I'm surprised. I thought people would want front first, then back. Oh, hippopotamus. Thank you so much, Hippo. He said your abs looking awesome and those amazing arms. Oh, I feel massive, but I fucking appreciate you saying that. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah, this was a really fun stream. It came early. I have that problem too, Mr. White. This was a ridiculously fun stream. Johan always making me feel good about my abs and my arms. I can't wait to get back to lifting heavy at the gym. I haven't been lifting as heavy as I would like with like my Bulgarian split squats and things like that because I was sick. And every time I start to get like breathing hard, it sends me into a coughing fit and my lungs are like on fire. So I feel a lot better, but I'm not at 100% yet. What did I get for Christmas? Thank you. Yes. So Nick got me a bunch of stuff from Big Island Candies, which is this place that I used to go to all the time because they gave free samples, but it was also a place that tourists went to. And basically what they were famous for are these shortbread cookies that they would dip half of it in chocolate. So they had like, you could dip them in white chocolate, dark chocolate, milk chocolate. They had ones that were also dipped in coffee and then chocolate, like ground coffee. And I fucking loved, like, it was, people would give them as gifts. It was super popular. And I haven't had it in over 10 years at least, definitely since I've left home. And I was so, like, craving it not that long ago. I was talking about it. And so he got me a box, like an assorted box of Big Island Candy stuff. And so after dinner, I was so good. I got a chicken salad. I had, 6 ounces of chicken. I was like, all this protein. I ate so good today. I got all my steps in. And then the box came in and I opened it early because it already said Big Island Candies on the outside. So he's like, well, I guess you can open it. And so I ate one of those. I ate a chocolate covered like piece of brownie that's like this big. And then I also had this little like shortbread cookie that's stuffed with pineapple, like a pineapple puree. Oh my God, so fucking good. So I'm trying to just, you know what? I'm going full into the bulking mindset until January. And then I want to tell my coach, like, hey, maybe we could do like a short 4 to 6 week cut before I go in for my surgery or something like that would be really nice because I feel like such a fat fuck. Backhand. So I had this thought. I would like to point out that you didn't give advice at all today. No, we gave no advice backhand, none at all. And you know what? I don't even care because I love LeeAnn and that was such a fun conversation. Slosher, thank you so much for the super chat. We got another super chat from Slosher, Canadian 5. Slosher, you're amazing. Caught Chrissy's interview with Disparu laughing about how we saw your Doctor Who show and you and X-Ray Girl talked about your boobs for an hour. Okay, that's also true. This is what happens when I get together with my friends. I talk to LeeAnn, I talk to X-Ray Girl, and we're like, let's talk about boobs because we can't stop because we're absolutely ridiculous. And also boobs are great. Slosher, that's so funny. I love that so much. I wanted to watch Chrissy's interview with Disparu too. I wanted to watch it live. And by the time I clicked on it, they were done. And I was like, oh, fuck. So I'm going to go back and watch it afterwards. But that's fucking hilarious. Did you say Nick came home early? They make a pill for that. Well, shit. This whole time you're telling me that a pill for that? Yes, and Camelot. We always talk about boobs with Camelot too. Hi, that Amber. Welcome to the stream. I love talking about boobs. I think boobs are great. Gotta call it a night. Have a good evening. John Edgar, have an amazing night. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for everybody that's hanging out. He's great, but he seemed disappointed that there wasn't more Doctor Who content. Look, he is a huge nerd and he's British. So the Doctor too. So I get it. He's like, I come here to watch the Doctor Who stream. Why are they talking about boobs? I love Disparu. I think he's cool as fuck. But I love talking about Doctor Who too. But you know, X-Ray Girl and I are hilarious. All right, I'm gonna do squats. I'm gonna do squats because we hit squat goal. You guys are so fucking phenomenal to me. I can't get over it. They are. Oh my God, boobs are a target trick. I didn't even think of that. Outer circle, inner circle, bullseye. Holy shit. I'm trying to make my outer circle a little bit bigger. I think what I'd like my boobs to do is to come into about here. So they'll come into like that, but stay like around here. Like that's what I'm thinking for boobs. I don't know. They're going to be bigger though. Fuck, I can't wait. X equals a bad influence on you, Zia. No one would ever think to say that. It would be I'm the bad influence. Stinky face, that's what I was thinking. That was my initial thought, is you do the front squats first to build more anticipation, then to turn around and see the bum. I can't talk about boobs for an hour, theoretical particle physics and dinosaurs, though. Johan, I love going into tech talk. I don't understand any of what you guys are talking about in there, but whenever I go in, and it's usually you and Healer getting into tech talk in that channel in Discord, I go in and I'm like, I don't know what's happening here, but I fucking love it. I'm seeing the start of a beautiful bromance blossoming because y'all are amazing nerds. It makes me so fucking happy. Again, I don't know what you're talking about, but it makes me happy. Thank you, hippopotamus. A 9 point. Oh my goodness, 9.6. That's good. Thank you. All right, I'm gonna do my squats. Squats. We're gonna do front first. We are gonna do front first. 8.6. Oh no, I'm dropping things. I didn't fall, but I did drop things. All right, un momento. All right. Work up. Gotta add some bulk to these thighs and add some bulk to this ass. Get bigger, ass. Get bigger. See, Johan? I don't know what that means, but I love it. CEO today, he liked my API firewall manipulation project. Amazing. Doreen Junitek, I'd be down to watch Bad Santa too. Like, we could totally do another watch along for the next member stream. I want to try to make sure the syncing is right, though. That's the one thing I want to figure out. So we're all synced properly at the same time. So there's not a delay for some people. That's the one thing I want to make sure we get right next time. Okay. Jimmy, you got this. Hang on. Oh, God. I'm just dropping. It's just, I'm dropping things everywhere. Poor backhands. Johan, gay stuff is the best stuff. This is just falling. I don't know why this is just falling. All right, this might have to just be here, but no, then it's like in the way of everything. Okay, as long as that doesn't fall. Squats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. From the back. More squats. Okay. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Now we do one more cross card. Look at that. That's a party cheek. Oh no. Okay. Woo. How to fall. Okay. I know, I'm always waiting for Johan and Tricky to yell at me, don't fall, whenever I do it. Every time I look at chat, poor Johan and poor Tricky are like, please, for the love of God, don't fall. Oh my God. I did it. Guys, I felt like we had to do an extra Christmas card. I feel like we needed an extra Christmas card and squats, and I almost lost my entire bikini bottom. Holy shit, that would be so bad. That would be so, yeah, that was really close. That was actually low-key kind of terrifying. Okay, I lost, you guys. Chair lost an eye. I should get an eye patch for the other side because he has no eye. I can't get eye to go back on. Mr. White, I didn't fall, but I almost lost my bikini bottom. Like, I almost lost it, the whole fucking lost it. Wow, I'm super smart and so good at words. I almost lost the entire bikini bottom. That's chat. That's exactly how you stay fit. And I'm telling you right now, I do not feel fit. I've got to stop eating. I was not disappointed. You have a beautiful bum. Thank you, stinky face. I've been working really hard on this butt for a while. I've been eating lots of protein. I've been lifting as heavy as I can. And I'm just waiting for the day that my butt is like, I want that. You know, I just want Lena Belfiore's butt. Belfiore. I think that's how you say her name. Doesn't matter. I'm in love with her. It's been a while since I've simped for her, you guys. I haven't simped for Lena in a hot minute because we haven't talked about butts in a while. And let me just tell you, I'm sorry, stinky face. I love, Rikishi is the king of butt. But Lena, God, her butt is perfect. Hi, Corn Diff. Thank you, old nerdy. I feel like I just grabbed it. Hi, David Patero. Welcome to the stream. One eye and one penis in his mouth. Chair is symmetrical. Chair is gay and symmetrical. You would have at least got a nice round of applause from the chat before being banned completely. Yeah, chat's like, that was amazing. And then I lose my entire YouTube channel, which would have been really fun. Saw, you are way too kind and absolutely lying to me, but I fucking love you for saying it anyway. And I do appreciate it. Always butt talk. Rikishi reference, nice. Because there's Rikishi's butt in the chat. I don't know if you saw that, but yes, Rikishi doing the stink face is like, Stinky Face is his name, is like one of my favorite things from fucking old school attitude era wrestling. Rikishi doing that. And then the Godfather with his hoe train is one of my favorite things in the entire fucking world. I loved the Brood before Edge really became Edge. When it was Edge and Christian with Gangrel and they were the Brood. Oh my God. See, I'm going to start talking about wrestling again. And then I'm going to end up fucking on a wrestling rant because I just love it so much. It wouldn't have been a standing ovation, but we would have been at attention. Attention. Yeah. Ass man. Oh my God. Dude, he got all weird. He got kind of weird after that and wouldn't do the whole ass man thing anymore. And then do you remember Val Venus? His whole thing was he was a porn star and he was always wearing the towel. Oh my God. Theater of the behind. Zia Burton, it's all in the reflexes. You know it, Spike. Rikishi is the king of butt, and those who disagree get a stink face right to the butt. It's true. He is the king of butt. I agree. But Lena's butt is just, I want to put my face in it. Is that weird? I want to have her butt, and I also want to put, like, she could sit on my face. Yeah, that era was amazing. And then wrestling these days is just not the same. It's just not that fun. No, wrestling is still a thing, Alex, but it's just not what it used to be. You know, it's the theatrics are down. The storylines, in my opinion, aren't as fun. There's something about that attitude era. And then things started to sort of change when John Cena came in and it just wasn't quite as fun anymore. And you didn't have those, like, I remember, oh my God, The Undertaker with Kane, those storylines were amazing. Mick Foley, like there were just so many incredible wrestlers that did it for the love of fucking wrestling. Mick Foley loves Christmas year round and is decorated for Christmas year round. That man will never be the same, but he did some fucking incredible things. Like, did you guys, I feel like I always forget what match it was. I think it was Hell in a Cell where he came down and his tooth came out and was in his nose. Like, I've just never been so entertained by anyone ever in my life than like fucking Mick Foley. That man's amazing. When Macho Man left, it wasn't wrestling anymore. See, so Tricky, I liked it when stuff like after that because I liked that Attitude Era. Oh, actually, when did Macho Man leave? Was he there for a lot of Attitude Era? Yeah, it was insane, Sasha. It was King of the Ring 98? Thank you, Alexander. Yeah, it was a fucking nuts, but it was amazing. Also, hi, Deadpool. Don't tell him I said that. I'm sorry. I'm just kidding. It's not his fault. Maybe it is. I don't know. Maybe we should all be blaming John Cena, that motherfucker. Yeah, John Cena, his China ass liquor. I'm here talking shit about John Cena. I'm just kidding. Kind of. If I could get Lena on Macho left in 94 for WCW. Okay, yeah, see, 90, I liked all that. I loved like 97 to 2004-ish. Kurt Angle was fucking amazing. Like Chris Benoit. We all know what happened there. But you know, Macho Man did a lot of cocaine. I believe that. I like the Trash and Stacy bra and panties. Yes, bra and panties match. Yes. Oh my God. Stacy Keibler, dude, her legs don't even. She's queen of legs. She wasn't like a big butt gal, but she was a long leg gal, and she was hot as fuck. Huh? Of course they did. Yeah, Chrissy knows about Chris Benoit now. I love having to explain that to her. Yeah, he killed his entire family. It's that CTE, man. That shit will fuck with you. Oh, yeah. You know who does? I feel like I bring this up every time. You know who does an amazing Macho Man impression is, oh my God, he's that comedian, Dan Soder. Dan Soder does the best. I love watching his Macho Man impressions because he does it so fucking well. Chris Benoit was based as fuck. He has killer takes. I want to press fuck yeah, but you guys can't hear it. That's so annoying. Benoit's last storyline went a bit far, some people say. Just a little bit, Lounger, just a little bit too far. He took it from he took Don't Break Kayfabe a little bit too seriously. Rikishi had a thong he never washed that he'd wear if he was stink face to someone he didn't like. Holy fuck. I want that stinky face. I believe you. I hope that's true because that's one of the greatest things I've ever heard. That's seriously so amazing. Hey, 168 likes. If you guys haven't liked the stream, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. If you like what you're watching, you know, if this is your jam and you want to watch more of it, hit the subscribe button. I appreciate all of y'all so much. Seriously, thank you for the support. Thank you for watching. Thank you for chatting. It means so much to me. So. Oh my God. Johan, I want to cosplay as the Shockmaster so bad you have no fucking idea. It's just a stormtrooper helmet that they bedazzled. Like, I will never, there are 2 wrestling clips that I will never get tired of that makes me laugh so fucking hard. Street Bike Guy, favorite all time is Rey Mysterio and Eddie Guerrero were fucking awesome to watch wrestle because they were so acrobatic, they were so athletic. It was, yeah, they were fucking awesome. I agree with you on that 100%. But yeah, Shockmaster, I want to do that so bad. So there's 2 clips when Shockmaster goes through the wall and fucking falls. He's like, I am the Shockmaster. It's like, I fucking cry. I love that clip so much. That clip kills me. And then the one where Booker T was, he was calling out someone. He's like, I'm talking to you. And then he says the N-word and the look on his face where he's like, he knows he fucked up. And he's like, oh shit. And he puts his head in his hands. He's like shaking his hands. His head. Those 2 clips, I laugh just thinking about them. I'll never get tired of watching those 2 clips. Holy shit. He was calling out Hulk Hogan. That was what it was. He called Hulk Hogan the N-word. I love that so much. That one and Shockmaster. They're my 2 favorite wrestling clips of all time. Also, and I've said this before too, I'm sorry if I'm repeating myself, but I think the thing that really got me into wrestling, especially in that time, was the match between Booker T and Stone Cold Steve Austin in the grocery store. I was like, what is this? This is amazing. Oh, yes, Mr. White. That is like one of my favorite matches of all time. It was so fun. I was like, this, and that's like that would be a dream for me to go in a grocery store and just fucking wreck it. Like, if I had money, I'd do dumb shit like that. I'd buy out a grocery store, wreck the whole fucking thing, and then also eat a lot of snacks in the process. Like, that would be incredible. Oh my God, it was so good. Macho Man, you better not buy any green bananas because you're not going to have time to eat them. I just don't even remember that line, but I love that so much. And it was so funny, Slosher, how some people were so good at shit talking and wrestlers were so good at shit, and some were just really, really bad at it. And you're watching them and you're like, I don't even know. I don't remember that, but I like that. You're not going to have time to eat them. Hey, what's up, Bob Saget? Welcome to the stream. Oh my God, I love it so much. He really said that. Why does that make me irrationally happy? Oh boy, yeah. The Rock. I liked The Rock too. The Rock was fucking great in his time. Yeah. You guys kick so much ass. I love y'all so much. This was such a fun stream. Just talking and chatting with you guys afterwards. I love, even when we have a guest on, I love to, at least for a little while, talk and chat with you guys afterwards because I feel like I miss it. When you do BDLs, yeah, PG Ruin Wrestling. I agree, Bob Saget. BDLs next time, you got to finish your set with a woo! What if I started doing that in the middle of the gym? No, don't do that. You ever watch Toxic Avenger? No, I never have seen Toxic Avenger, or your idea of supermarket sweeps purge style. I've never seen Toxic Avenger. My idea is just like, yeah, have a wrestling match in it, fucking destroy it, and then eat whatever you want at the same time. Those are like my two dreams somehow. And then I also want to be thin at the same time. I want everything. I want it all. Are you still at the Christmas Mansion? Wait, are you talking about the content house? No, we're not at the content. That was so much fun. I was really sad that it ended, to be honest with you. Fez, God rest his soul, did amazing Ric Flair impression on Ron and Fez. Oh, I didn't know that. I'll have to ask Nick about that. I wonder if it was when he worked for him or when he just listened. I didn't know that at all. Ooh, Primal Fear. Old Nerdy, you should watch. Old Nerdy, I love that you're going back and watching like old random 90s movies. Fuck yeah, that's awesome. That is awesome. Thank you, Backhand. Them's my socials. I got a dozen likes for one squat. You know what? I like the way you look at it, Melissa. I love it. W made it in just time to miss the stream. I know, Bob Saget. I'm sorry. It was such a fun stream while it lasted. It was awesome. The Rock always was an ass, never cared for his character. I liked The Rock for a while. Like, I know he was meant to be an ass. Like, he was kind of a heel, right? Like, that's definitely how he started. And so I did like him at the time, but there were just so many other wrestlers that I liked more. Will Sasso does such a great Jesse Ventura. Oh, I love Will Sasso. He's so funny. I haven't seen him in anything in a while. And didn't he lose a bunch of weight? Because he was like really big and then he lost like a bunch of weight. David Botero. No, I will be back on Sunday, but also, yeah, you know Cannibal Dragon. I never watched any AEW. I know it's fucking super hardcore, though. I know I should go back and watch some AEW. I heard it's way more hardcore than WWF ever was. He did. Yeah, he like lost a bunch. Jake the Snake. Yeah, Jake the Snake was the shit, too. Didn't he actually have real snakes, right? That was like a little bit before I started watching, but I still know who he is. Like, he had actual snakes. Oh, yeah. So, tomorrow night, no, not tomorrow night. Tomorrow's Friday. I have tomorrow off. Saturday, I am going to be doing Camel Thoughts over on Mr. Cody's stream. I haven't seen Cody in an entire week, and I miss him, and I hate it. So I'm going to see Cody on Saturday, that motherfucker, at 10 p.m. Eastern over on his channel, Camelot 331. So I'm excited for Camel Thoughts on Saturday night. And then I will be streaming on Sunday for anyone who's just kind of hanging out on Christmas Eve and doesn't, like maybe I'm not seeing family. My family doesn't live here. Although apparently my little brother's coming in, so I'm gonna get to see him on Wednesday with my stepmom. I'm actually really excited because I haven't seen my little brother in like 6 or 7 months. So I'm excited about that. But yeah, so I'm not going to see my family and I'll just be hanging out at home. So I am going to do a Sunday night stream. That is Christmas Eve. So for anyone who's kind of hanging out at home, maybe isn't seeing family, doesn't have family for that time of year or anything, or just who wants to even hang out, I will be streaming at 8 p.m. Eastern. Maybe I'll bake some fun Christmas cookies or something beforehand. I don't know. I'll figure it out. It'll be the fun snack stream on Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern. There won't be any stream on Monday, though. It's Christmas Day. X-Ray Girl's going to hang out with her family and do her family thing. And I'm probably just going to eat myself into a food coma. And yeah, that'll be really fun. So, and then I'll be back for Zia next Tuesday on the 26th. So yeah. White rice on Christmas. The last of your white rice. Wait, why is there no more white rice, Nicola? I love white rice. God, I love it so much. Johan, no, she didn't. That's so fucking sweet. Are you kidding me? Did she really invite me? She wasn't like watching my stream being like, this whore is never allowed in our house. That's so cute. Holy shit. Thank you, Johan. That's so nice. Please tell your mom I said thank you. That's unbelievably kind. Holy fuck. My goodness, Phil. My goodness. He just says yes. Yes. Oh, that's really ridiculously nice. Wow. She doesn't even know me. She's like, this is an online whore. What crab are going to spice? Wait. What? What about crab? What about crab? Hi, Black Button. Also, welcome to the stream. Are you going to be on Camelot's dude stream tomorrow? No, I don't think I'm going to be on Camelot stream tomorrow nights, but Camel Thoughts on Saturday night. So I will be there for that. Guys, we got to raid someone. Okay, I'm going to disappear for like a second. So hang out for anyone who wants to do the raid, because I have to remember how to do it and figure it out. I know I've done it before, so I'm pretty sure I remember how to do it. And we'll go raid Keanu. And then, yeah, we'll go raid Keanu. Thank you, Saul. I did see that you said that in chat earlier. And then I'll come back and I'll say my goodbyes. But oh, thank you, Hippopotamus. That makes me so happy. Everyone is streaming. Literally everyone's streaming. Alexander, why you do this to me? Why you do this to me? Why do you want me to wreck my body? Huh? Alexander, why would you wish that evil on me? I don't want no babies coming out of this vagina. That's just terrifying. That scares the ever-living bananas out of me. I heard that they got to stitch it back up sometimes because you split from vag to beehole, and I don't want to do that. I really don't want to do that. Anna's hosting Jack Show and some crappy nutmeg-flavored egg roll. That sounds super weird, but I would try it. Thank you, chat. Thank you, chat. I don't feel tight at all, but I love you guys for saying it. I really appreciate you. Bulking is a mind fuck. I don't like it. And I've definitely not gained a ton of weight, but I have gained a little bit, and enough for me to be like, my obliques aren't as evident as they used to be. Okay. Alexander's a great secret prego kink. I knew it, Tricky. I fucking knew it. But anyway, have a boy. Uncle Johan can teach him about guns and the evils of taxes. Okay, Johan, I will tell you this right now. Mama Z is going to teach him the fuck out of the evil of taxes, but I don't know that much about guns. So you can double up on the taxes. Definitely teach him about guns. You got to teach me about guns. I need to know more about guns. I like them. All right, y'all, I'm going to figure out how to do this. I just once again want to thank you guys and I missed a super sticker. I suck. Nicola Vasilik, thank you so much for a super sticker. I saw it and I got all excited because I think I was talking about wrestling or something, and then I just completely derped out on it. Thank you so much for the super sticker. I really appreciate it. I appreciate all of your guys' support. That was unreal. I can't believe we made it to squats tonight. Fuck, I love you guys. I seriously, I just I try not to do this too much, but I do it every stream because I'm just a fucking sensitive piece of shit. I love you guys. Thank you for supporting my streams. Thank you for watching them. Thank you so much for super chatting me to the fucking moon. You guys are ungoddamn real. Canine Bandit, thank you so much. Mint, thank you so much. She dropped so many orange boys. Hippopotamus, seriously, fucking incredible. Daniel, thank you. Saw, amazing. You guys are so fucking awesome. Andrew, thank you so much. Ravenclaw, Dan A, thank you. Johan, thank you so much. My God, Hippopotamus again. These names over and over. Slosher with the fucking pink boy tonight. I'm pink boy. I'm retarded. Slosher with a red boy tonight. Red for Christmas. I love that. Slosher, thank you so much. Holy shit, man. I fucking appreciate you. This is out of goddamn control. Spike gifting memberships. God damn it. Thank you so much. Tricky dropping a pink boy. We made a rainbow night tonight because of you guys. You guys are insane. Seriously. Thank you so much. Slosher for being a member for a month. You guys are unreal. I love you. I can't use the words because I have too many feelings and it chokes up the words and I don't know how to get the words out around the feelings. God, I love you guys. Fuck. This was an amazing night, amazing stream, and so much fun. Just so much fun too. I love chatting with LeeAnn. I'm going to go figure out how to raid and then I'm going to come back and say goodbye. But again, you guys mean everything to me. Old nerdy. Thank you. Okay. Saying my viewers will redirected. Oh God, you guys are kidding. I mean, I know what you meant, Matt. Look, I'm grabbing my feet again. Okay. Just don't. It's the cradle. It was a fun conversation, Slasher. I really enjoy having people come on and getting to sort of commiserate and also just bullshit and talk about fun stuff. I really I love LeeAnn. I think she's really fucking cool. Okay, I'm gonna go do this. Old Nerdy, thank you. Wait, no, I gotta open. There we go. Live stream. Customization. Edit. Customization. Redirect. Save. Okay. All right. Old Nerdy, you're awesome. Thank you so much. I'm pretty sure I got it. I'm pretty sure as soon as I hit the end button, it'll go right over to Keanu's live stream. We fucking love Keanu. It's Bacchanal Thursdays. She's awesome as a motherfucker. She's awesome as fug. All right, guys. I will Xia on Saturday. Sorry for that. I hate myself. I'm just kidding. Seriously, thank you guys again. I hope you get 8 hours of uninterrupted sleep. That's my wish for everyone. I know I say that every night, but I can't tell you how important sleep is. I know how much it means to me. I know everybody needs sleep. I hope you get 8 hours of uninterrupted sleep. I hope you have an amazing, amazing night. If you guys are spending Christmas with your families and you're gonna be out doing things as you should be, or as I hope that you are, have a wonderful, wonderful Christmas. Slasher, I know that your family is visiting. I hope you're having an amazing time with them. I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful holiday. If I don't see you before then, y'all deserve it, because I got so fucking lucky to have some of the coolest goddamn people in the world find me on this corner of the internet. You all deserve to have an amazing holiday. I hope you have fantastic ones. Have a wonderful, wonderful night. Bye, you guys. Bye. Okay, wait, hang on. I have to remember how to end stream on here. I never do it. Thank you. Thank you, Polly Walnuts. Thank you, and thank you, Johan. Oh, Old Nerdy, thank you. Yes, be with your family. You should use a bikini bottom to give Chair an eye patch. That's actually a really good idea. I'm going to do that, Tricky. All right, I'm going to say bye like 5 more times. Bye.